Is it happening? Receiving content. YouTube notification happening. Okay, so I'm live. I'm currently live. I'm so live, it hurts. How exciting. Okay, so how do I get everything set up? Pop out chat. Oh, 50 Shades of You're Gay. Hello, hi. Lipsash. I came here from Logan Paul. Like you were watching Logan Paul and you stopped everything to come watch my live stream? Because if that's the case, then I approve of that. Drop everything you're doing at anytime I go live. Hello, Jesse McCree. Jess Woods, hoy. Undercover Hemo, welcome to the live stream. Oh, you were watching Logan Paul. Okay, that's too bad. I'm just kidding. iPatch Gaming is back. Well, hello, iPatch Gaming. Sorry, look, if I seem distracted, I am just trying to get everything set up. And I'm not sure it's happening. Okay. Okay. But I want to see... everything sucks. Everything sucks. Wait for it. If I zoom in and put this over here. Oh, I'm hacking. I'm hacking like you wouldn't believe. I am a hacker. Oh no, but it makes that siren tone madness. Hoy. I'm gonna get on my laptop now. The name of you... Wait, I think the chat is getting cut off. This whole trick I was trying to do is not working. I know none of what I'm saying right now makes sense to anyone. Okay. So, I'm gonna be honest. Trisk, hello. All right, you're all in trouble because I'm here. Okay, well, welcome, Trisk. Thank you for joining me. Now, I have to be honest. This almost didn't happen. I started getting sick last night. I don't know if you can hear it in my voice. So unfortunately, I am not drinking tonight. I know. Part of everything. It just hit midnight where you are, Harry Styles, sexy pirate. Well, thank you. But it says still dating Joseph. Oh no! Can I even change that? Oh, son of a bitch! But okay, it should say Matt now, but the thumbnail's correct, right? I'm assuming, was the thumbnail correct? I guess I can check. But yes, I'm ill, and I know a lot of what this is okay, good. Is that the... What was I saying? Oh, you come here to watch this become a hot mess usually. And I think that's fun. That's part of the fun of this whole thing. But I cannot drink tonight. It just hit me so hard. It's kind of warm in here. I'm on a ton of drugs though. So I guess I'm not entirely sober. I'm like definitely not sober. But I'm like medicated rather than medicated, if you know what I mean. This is throat coat tea with some honey. So it's getting crazy here, crazy on Travis Peter Games. If I have to start like blowing my nose hard, I will mute it so you don't have to sit and listen to juices come out of my face. And yeah, hopefully we can make it through the whole thing. We're dating Matt tonight, which hopefully it should be, just fine. And you juices. I did take Sudafed, which is a decongestant if you're not familiar. So I probably won't have too much nasal stuff, and it should give me some energy. I was thinking about maybe still having some drinks, but every time I've drank alcohol while I've been on Sudafed, I've blacked out. I think it's just because Sudafed is an upper, and it is over the counter in case you're not familiar and you think I'm doing some illegal drugs. Well, you have to get it from the pharmacist, but you don't need a prescription. Anyway, but yes, anytime I've taken it with alcohol in the past, I've like blacked out. So It should say Matt now. I did save it. I don't know, like refresh or something like that. I know some people still see it says Joseph. It's because I copied and pasted it from the last video and I forgot to change it. But I changed it to Matt on my screen and it says it's saved. So I'm going to look at my own because I'm subscribed to myself. Well, my main vlog channel is subscribed to my gaming channel. So I can always see what's going on there. Oh, now it says, oh, Joseph. What the fuck? That's not what I changed it to. Clickbait. It literally says I changed it to Matt. No, now it says map. Okay, now it's... Okay. Okay, now it should say... I never even originally typed oh, Joseph. Okay, it should say Matt now. If you refresh... It says Matt. Oh, what a mess already. Now I'm just looking at my subscriptions. Ooh, another UHC, if any of you watch Stacy Plays, or any of the people that are in UHC. I'm going to make sure to add that to my watch later so I don't miss it. Now I'm just like going through. Charlie is so cool. Like, I see he uploaded Why Do We Enjoy Being Scared? I love his fun science videos, so that should be a lot of fun. Oh, wow. Travis Peter Games uploaded Halloween Party Disaster, The Sims 4 Murder Mysteries, Season 2, Part 13. So, have you seen it yet? Let me know if you've seen that. It was a little wooky at first because it didn't originally go to the sub feed. And I was really mad, and I was like sick this morning, and I was like raging out in my head at YouTube, and I'm like, you know, it's like when you're like mad and you just imagine yourself just like yelling at them and like standing up to them. And so I had like sort of like a revenge fantasy in my head. And I was like, oh, next time I'm at VidCon, I'm going to find somebody from YouTube and I'm going to be like, listen, fuckers, blah, 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 blah. And it was going to be amazing. People were going to applaud. And then I checked YouTube again and it was in the sub feed. So good thing I never did that. I think Travis is more drunk on cold meds than he is with booze. I think so. This might get weird. This might get weird, y'all. Okay, how much time has passed? Only 6 minutes. I try not to get too into it right away. And you commented, Trisk. Yes, I saw that. Also, Jesse McCree. It's so funny from these streams. I basically recognize all of you now. So anytime you comment on my other videos, I like recognize it instantly. Your cat is screaming at me. That's terrifying. I just imagine a cat with like a human screaming voice, and that is actually pretty scary. Is my chair ripped? Yes. Wait, there it is. My chair is ripped. It's ripped all along the whole thing. The thing is, the chair itself is still fine. Like, it functions perfectly. It's just the lining on it is falling off, and it's the biggest pain in the ass ever because I find little black bits of like the lining all over my apartment all the time. It's the worst. And so I need to get a new chair, but I don't have money for a new chair. And this one's just fine. Like, I hate throwing stuff away that like that's not like broken or anything like that. Like, this is still a fully functional chair. So I was thinking of like making a chair cover for it or something. I don't know. Maybe something cool. Excuse me. Your family's getting drunk today. I love getting drunk with my family. That's why I love Christmas. And Christmas is a great time because you can drink in the morning and nobody says anything. It's like I'll wake up and like I'll pour coffee and I'll put Bailey's in it and everybody's like, good morning, Travis. Not like, Travis, are you okay? Gabby Potter fan, hi. Hi, Gabby Potter fan. I'm assuming you're a fan of Harry Potter, or you just like really like making pottery. You're a fan of potters. When it was just Travis, Phil, Louie, and Harry, I knew someone was going to die. I was like, this bitch better not kill any of my boys. Not yet. Oh. Travis is a ghost. It's true. Travis is already dead, so. I feel sweaty. I'm just gonna, oh, this is gonna devolve. I should probably just get into the game. We'll see. I'm curious. First of all, I'm going to see if I can make it through this. I don't feel the worst, but I don't feel the best. So if at some point I might just need to end it, we might have to finish it later. Or Maybe I'll just get through it. Maybe I'll just like sort of like cruise through it. I don't even know. Amino's gay. I recommend you go to the 18 plus public chat. Ugh. That sounds like a place where a bunch of like no offense, no tea, no shade. Tea, huh? Oh, gay king, welcome. Oh my god, I can't believe the king of the gays is here. Holy crap, my lord. The but I feel like the amino apps I feel like are a lot used by very young people, and there's like an 18 plus part of the BTS amino app, and I always feel like it's just like really young people talking about really adult things, and it's just I can't. Nope. But thanks for the recommendation. Let's see how badly we derail the stream. Train's on fire. The train is already burning up. Oh my god. Okay. Excuse me 1 second. Am I back? Okay. I'm today, let's do a little cold haul. I'm using Puffs Plus with, it's Puffs, it's hard to say. Puffs plus lotion with a Vicks. And let me tell you, this Vicks is a weird sensation because it like, well, if you've used Vicks, it's like, it makes your nose feel cold, which is kind of nice, I guess. But listen, life hack, if you are ever sick, treat yourself. Just get the tissues with lotion. Your body will thank you. Your nose won't chap. I do it every time. The second I get sick, I go get a couple boxes of the Puffs plus lotion. My bubbles. Welcome, my bubbles. Bubbles, bubbles. Okay. Yes, I think it's time to go. I think it's time. I feel like I'm like briefly losing consciousness every once in a while. So, if I absolutely black out, alert the authorities. Like, I mean, like, pass out. But I'm not gonna die. I'm not that sick. I'm being a little dramatic for comedy, okay? Ryan Wahlberg. Welcome, Ryan Wahlberg. Thank you so much for coming. I'm sick AF. Hopefully none of you catch it. Oh no, achoo! Oh no, you're all sick. Will you ever upload on your other channel? Okay, actually, I have a story about why there hasn't been a video on my main channel, youtube.com/TravisPeter. I was actually almost completely done with a video, and it had taken me a long time. Essentially, the gist of it was, because like if you've ever seen like a film. See, words are not coming to me today. If you've ever seen like a film festival where a 48-hour film festival, that's what I was trying to think. But like usually they give like, you have like teams and then you get certain prompts and then you create a movie in 48 hours. I was going to do the same thing with a YouTube video on my channel, like sort of a horror themed YouTube channel, except I was going to randomly go to a free royalty-free video clip place and randomly generate 3 that I had to use in the video, as well as a quote that I had to use in the video. And I didn't do it in 48 hours. It actually took a long time, but I scripted this whole thing, and it was about like these 3 cult members, and they were like in these catacombs, and they were like summoning the devil because they wanted the devil to come bring destruction. But it was comedy. It was very funny, not very serious. But the thing was, it took place in Las Vegas. And the very last day I was going to finish up the edit. I had done all of the work up until I had like one more night of editing, and it would have been posted the next day. Of course, as I'm sure everyone is aware, the shootings in Vegas happened, and I don't feel right posting it. I mean, obviously the video is not about guns or anything like that, but like they do talk about like bringing death and destruction as a joke. And I feel like with it taking place in Las Vegas, I think for now, at least, it's very inappropriate. Maybe I will still finish it and post it another time, but... So yeah, so I put in a lot of work in a video on that on my other channel, and I just can't post it. So there's just was nothing to post. But my next video on that channel, which I'm going to be filming as soon as I feel better, hopefully I can get it out by this coming weekend. If you watch my Sims 4 Murder Mystery series, on my main channel, every Halloween, I do a makeup tutorial. And what I decided to do this year is I'm going to do a makeup tutorial of the Black Widow character. I'm going to turn myself, not from the neck down, just makeup, but I'm going to turn my face into the Black Widow. I'm doing like a bald cap. I have to like cover my like eyebrows and like all that stuff, but I'm really excited. I got all the stuff for it, but then I got sick. So hopefully I'm going to take good care of myself this weekend so I can get better and film that. But yeah, so that should be coming hopefully within the next week. So thank you for asking. That was a long rant, but thank you all for listening. You're making a amino for me. I didn't know you could just do that. Interesting. I just use the BTS amino app and that's it. So I'm still not very familiar with aminos. I'm familiar with amino acids, which are the building blocks of protein. Okay, so there's 9 of y'all here. Are we ready? Should we begin? Is everybody ready? Are you ready? Are you so ready? Who's ready? Let me know in the comments if you're ready. Let me know you're ready by liking this video. And click subscribe if you're not like subscribed. Can we get a Discord server? What? I don't know what Discord is. I've been trying to figure that out. I've heard so many people talk about Discord. Does that mean I'm old? Has the moment finally come? Like, I don't know what Discord is. I've even tried Googling it. It's a chat program. Okay, but what? Who cares? Like Skype, but not shit. But like, why do so many people use it? Like, so what would the server be for? I don't get it. I don't understand what it is. Maybe it's just because I mostly use by gamers for gaming. So like you guys would chat in Discord rather than on my chat on YouTube? Like do they supplement the chat with the Discord chat? Oh. So we should be doing Discord rather than YouTube chat. My last video nearly has 200 views. Kyle, welcome. Yeah, it does. You can talk via mic as well. Oh, interesting. And do group calls. That's amazing. Sorry, I'm just looking at something. Well, thank you for filling me in, everybody. I'm going to go ahead and get started, though. So, it is time to date Matt Sella. Whew, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do a voice for him. Well, maybe I will be, because what did I do? I just, like, lowered my voice. So this is Jack, and this is Matt. Ooh, it's kind of a little sexy because I'm so sick. At least it sounds sexy in my head. Probably does not sound sexy to anyone else. Zule Kayeha, welcome. Oh, hey. Okay, so Matt Sella. Avid music enthusiast, passionate coffee drinker, you can find me most days selling bean juice over at the Coffee Spoon or hanging out at the park with my amazing daughter. Hit me up about 80s no-wave music. On a Friday night, you're most likely to perfect my cold brew setup, one drip at a time, baby. If you had one thing to take with you onto a desert island, what would it be? Fine tunes to pass the days away. What are your turn-ons? Multi-instrumentalism. Is that a thing? I've never even heard of that. And I have a degree in music. Does it mean there's more than one instrument? What did you want to be when you grew up? A barista, weirdly enough. What's your favorite movie genre? Shit with subtitles. What's your ideal date? We go to the animal shelter and seriously consider adopting a cat. Oh my god, why, maybe we are meant to be. I have a history of going to pet stores and just wishing I could have it. Have it all. You just reminded me of Phoebe from Friends when she gets a cold. Oh, yeah, and she sings. Oh, that's a great episode, too. Because she's, like, singing, and she has that, like, really sexy... And then she gets better and she can't do that music anymore. That's a great episode. It means he gets turned on by people who can play multiple instruments. Oh, that makes sense. Most of this is not going to make sense to me, I have a feeling, just because my brain is so cloudy from all the drugs. And if you're just joining us, I'm sick and it's cold medicine. I haven't just done meth. Obviously, I'm not like picking my skin or eyes out. Don't do meth ever. This just turned into a PSA. If I can't be a good example, I'll just have to be a horrible warning. Anyway, let me just get through this. What do you never leave home without? My headphones, both in-ear and over-ear, just in case. Spend a lot of time thinking about where did writing commas into song titles come from, and where did it go? Did we all just agree that it's a bad idea? Yes, it's a terrible idea. Oh, my Bubbles asked me if I play any instruments. When I was in college, I studied piano and classical voice, so I did art song and opera. In high school, I played trumpet. I haven't played trumpet since high school, though, so I probably don't know how to play that anymore. And I kind of, sort of, a little bit know how to play ukulele, but I haven't played it in a while, so I probably forgot. I never really ever got that good. And I think that's it. Yeah. Recorder. I have an ocarina. But like I wouldn't call myself like an instrumentalist. Yes, I did used to sing opera. I can't anymore, unfortunately, mostly because I am out of practice, but also I have issues with not only allergies, but acid reflux disease. And it has sort of weakened my voice, the combination of like stuff coming from my sinuses and acid coming from my stomach. So I can't actually sing too much anymore. It actually hurts after a while. Maybe with good training, I'd be able to start singing again, but it is a little heartbreaking, but whatever, I can do this instead. I was never going to like go into being an opera singer anyway. It was just something I enjoyed studying. So I'm like, my dreams aren't crushed or anything. I'm already out of tea, and we haven't even started the first date. And that takes forever to make. Throat coat tea, if you've ever made it, you got to first boil the water, obviously. It has to steep for like 15 minutes covered. Travis Peters, I wonder if you'll ever do another Vampire Sims 4 series. Listen up, Travis Peters. I've seen all the comments on the newest Sims 4 video. Yes, I was a tenor, Miss My Bubbles. I was a lyric tenor, if you want specifics. But I know that you are just one person with multiple accounts commenting that you really want me to do another Sims 4 Vampires videos. And there will be more coming. I honestly don't get why some people like that series more. Not that I hate my vampire series, but I love my Sims 4 Murder Mystery series. I think it's one of the best Sims 4 series on YouTube. And the vampire one is just like... And thank you so much. I'm sorry, I'm not being like rude or mean to you, Travis Peters. Thank you so much for all the comments. I love when people leave multiple comments. It's just confusing to me because like Murder Mystery is like my favorite series that I've like ever done. But like some people really prefer vampires, and I don't. If like you could tell me why that one is better than the other one, I'd be happy. I'd love to know. I love that you love it, and I do love those characters. I loved all the episodes I made so far. It's just that the Murder Mystery series takes up so much time. Oh my god, you have no idea how much time it took to make the most recent episode. But thank you so much, Travis Peters, for loving that series. It makes my heart so full that you've enjoyed it so far, because I created those characters. They weren't based on like famous people like my other series. Like those are original characters. Oh, maybe that's why. Anyway. So, well, let's go ahead and get into it. We're going to message Matt and get on that D. Okay, it always takes so long to load. Look at how washed out I am. I'm not going to change it. You're just going to have to... You can tell because the channels have no picture. Oh, yes. Yes, Travis Peters. That's how I could tell. Also, like, the writing style was the same. But I appreciate it. Keep leaving multiple comments. I don't care. The more comments, the better. And if you have multiple channels, I mean, like the video with all of the different channels. That would really help. I navigate to Matt's dad book page and type out a message. The train has started. Hey man, great getting to see you at the BBQ. We should definitely hang out soon. You free later? A minute or two later, I hear a ding and see Matt's response. Hey dude, I'd be so down for that. I'm actually catching a show tonight at the Soundgarden. Want to come out? Ooh, I think for a moment we're going to go see a show. What's a Soundgarden? Excuse me, I'm not drinking and I'm still burping. It's a concert venue, but also a band that a lot of people listened to back when it was cool to have soul patches. Oh man, I haven't been to a real concert since Amanda was born. Am I ready for this? While I'm thinking, another message pops up on the screen. Pup is playing tonight. Cool little indie pop punk rock band out of Canada. Should be a fun one. I don't like going to live concerts, I'll be honest. I mean, unless it's like somebody I really want to see. Like, I mean, I went to One Direction. I was like 9 people away from Harry Styles, and I went just so I could maybe see if I could make Harry Styles fall in love with me. And I'm thinking it happened. He just doesn't realize it. Like, he's going to see me one day and be like, oh, you're that guy I fell in love with. But other than that, I don't really like going to live concerts. Just too many people. If it's standing room only, fuck no. Fuck no. And Angelina Torres, welcome. I see you there. Hey. I didn't know you were allowed to string that many words together to describe a band. Whatever, let's get out of our comfort zone. We don't even have, like, Amanda pushing us out of our comfort zone. Usually, like, Amanda's the one helping us with, like, the first message. I log off of Dad Book and think for a second. Wait, when was the last time I went to a concert? I mentally backtrack decades through memories of denim jean jackets, and moral panic over teenagers turning to the occult. Oh God, I had a mullet back then. What? No. Sorry, mullets are very triggering for me. They literally, like, make me ill. Oh God, I thought it was cool. Oh God, other people thought it was cool. I finally remember the strange 80s prog rock I used to listen to and mentally envision all of the airbrushed vans in the parking lot. Man, how did anyone survive the 80s? Okay, so I haven't been to a concert in a long time. What do you even do at concerts now? I spend most of the day pacing around the house and thinking about my relationship with coolness. I mean, I always thought I was cool, at least relative to a bunch of other dads my age. Dad, what are you doing? I look over and see Amanda at the door, just getting home from school. Anyway, what's up? Amanda, how do I be cool? Let me put on a pot of coffee first. This is going to be a long night. Excuse me. No, seriously. Matt invited me to a concert, and I don't think I've been to one since you were born. Yeah, you have. You took me to one when I was 12, remember? I'm suddenly overwhelmed by the memory of a sea of screaming preteens. Oh God. I tried so hard to forget. The one where I had to camp out with you in line so you could get us a good spot, and then you cried and screamed the whole time? Oh my God, me at the One Direction concert. Crying and screaming. Dad, it was so much more than that, and I'm not even ashamed to say it. Oh, you're not ashamed? You seemed pretty ashamed when I found all those drawings you made of those dancing boys kissing in your Trapper Keeper. Those dancing boys kissing in your Trapper Keeper. She does /fan art. Oh my God, I love Amanda so much more now. She does /fan art. She's a shipper. She ships the band with themselves. She's like the Dream Daddy version of a Larry shipper. Yeah, well, you didn't even find the good stuff. The porny stuff, probably. Anyway, you should be all set for the concert if you remember that. Just bring a big glittery sign and cry a lot and you'll fit right in. Well, it's at a smaller place, and I think Matt mentioned that they're a punk band. Like DIY gutter punk? Thrash? Straight edge? Come on, Dad, give me something to work with here. Are they post-punk, proto-punk, C-punk, Jeremy punk? Jeremy punk? That's a thing? What's Jeremy punk? Good, we're both confused. I made that one up to see if I could get away with it. Amanda's us. Amanda's all of us. Oh, that's really funny. They're not positive hardcore, are they? He said that they're Canadian punk. Oh, yeah, you'll be fine. Does the idea of Canadian punk seem contradictory to you? I don't see friendship and politeness as core tenets of the punk scene. Well, punk is kind of a big genre that might not be as dangerous as you think it is. It became so much more than just counterculture rebellion. What I'm trying to say is, just enjoy the music. That's it? I mean, yeah, it's not like you're gonna jump into a mosh pit or anything. Lies, Canadians are assholes. We just have manners. I've only been to Canada once. I went to Regina, whatever it's pronounced. And everyone was very kind. and they had ketchup chips and poutine. And oh Lord, do I love poutine. Regina. It is Regina. It just sounds, because it rhymes with vagina, you know? But yeah, it's, poutine is fucking delicious. If I love Canada for anything, it's the invention of one of the greatest fucking junk food meals in the whole world. I can't hear shit. I have many kids in the room. Oh no, that's a nightmare situation to me. Regina rhymes with fun. Me and my sister love Harry Styles. Same. Who doesn't? Harry Styles, I think it's illegal to dislike Harry Styles, I'm pretty sure. So if you dislike him, don't tell anyone. Because I'll come for you. Well, that's comforting. And if a strange dude in a Set Your Goals hoodie offers to buy you merch, don't accept it, and definitely don't go on 3 awful dates with him afterwards where he takes you to a nice restaurant and then forgets his wallet literally 3 times in a row. What? Never mind. Just have a blast tonight. Me and my sister love dick. Well, you and your sister have a lot in common with me. I show up to the Coffee Spoon at 8 in what I hope is concert-appropriate attire. I see Matt out front, locking the door to the shop. Hey, you made it. Ready for tonight? I need my cheats, yo. Listen, I have looked, obviously, because I do cheat, and I look up what I need to do for these dates, but if you remember all the sheer panic that happens every time I'm faced with a mini game in this game that I have to win, there are 2. There are 2 I have to complete before I get to, like, the end of the day, like, the good ending, so we're gonna be here all night. How do I get to that? Okay. Sorry. Blah, blah, blah. I feel like I just have to fill the silence with noise. Okay. Yes. I'm also going to take a drink of water. Cold Meds drunk Travis trying to win mini games. Oh, this is going to be great. This is going to be interesting. Anyway, so we're here with Matt. I should save a lot. At least I know when the mini games are coming based on my cheats. So, here we go. I don't remember what he asked, but the answer is, yes, of course. I definitely know what I'm talking about, right? You better believe it, fellow live music lover. Grab those ticks and let's match that new. What? New? Short for venue? You know, where you go to see dope certs? Are you just making this stuff up right now? Travis, what would you do if Harry Styles died? Jeez, Angelina Torres just bringing it down. Be very sad. Probably cry, maybe take a day off work, and I'm not even really joking about that. I'd be really sad. Just because that means, like I wish he would, like, marry me first if he's gonna die. Like, ideally he wouldn't die, but, like, if he is gonna die, like, marry me first, put me in your will, and then die. You know what I'm saying? I just sent a screenshot of you. Oh, he's really white. I am really white. I'm really washed out just because for some reason the exposure is up really high. I didn't turn it up last time. I'm not actually this color in real life. Sorry, I'm looking at my own face. That's what I'm looking at right now. I actually have very yellow skin. I always have to get, like, foundations and BB creams that have a hint of yellow in them. But I whiten it, so I add more blue to videos of my face so my teeth look whiter. Fun trick. Anyway, oh man, I gotta admit, I haven't been to a real concert since Pet Rocks are cool. I have no idea what I'm in for. I'm not really this color in real life. Well, I'm not like another race in real life. Did your daughter make you take her to one of those boy band concerts where everybody holds sign and scream cries? No, I went by myself, Matt. Yeah. I got 2 lined up next month. I still can't get the glitter out of my car from the last one. Stay strong. But dude, why are you talking about it like it's a bad thing? Date over. I got to take you to your first concert in a long time. This is going to be awesome. Just hang with me, Jack, and you'll be good. The scene is super supportive. It'll be a blast. Quick question. Shoot. What is scene? Matt lets out a tiny laugh. Oh, he's got a cute laugh. I don't know if y'all could hear that. I can turn up the gaming audio a little bit. I just remember my first stream. I like went back and watched it, and the game audio was like so loud. Always in the chat, let me know if anything sounds weird or woogie or looks weird or woogie. I'm always looking at the chat so I can make quick changes if something happens. Sorry, it's just weird because scene can describe a music scene as it pertains to a community of people who like the same genre, but can also describe a genre of music no one wants to admit they were into. Matt looks off into middle distance. He says nothing, but I can tell he's thinking, never again. That's confusing. You'll get it. The important thing tonight is that you enjoy yourself. Come on, let's head to the show. After waiting in a short line to get in, we finally find ourselves in a small venue with a stage at one end and a bar at the other. Most people here are closer to Amanda's age than mine. I suddenly feel very out of place. I still listen to, I said Trisk, I still listen to my high school emo tunes, damn it. I still listen to like all the music I listened to in high school too. I mean, mine isn't very emo, but let me tell you, I still love Avril Lavigne's second album like it came out today. One of the most I stand by this. This isn't even a guilty pleasure. Avril Lavigne's second album is one of the most underrated albums I've ever heard. Like, not many people I feel like have heard it, but like that is an album I can listen to beginning to end. It's not like groundbreaking, but like she wrote, I'm pretty sure most of the music, but she the hooks in each chorus are just so great and so catchy. She just did such a great job with that album. Anyway, Avril Lavigne's second album. I can't remember. I can't remember the name of it though. Anyway, so my waning youth is showing. I'm suddenly aware of my mortality. When were the good years of my life? Will Amanda still love me as we both grow older? Wait, is C-punk actually a genre? Matt, you made it. A younger kid runs up and high-fives Matt. The kid runs off and Matt turns to me, shuddering. I get nervous when people surprise high-five me. Oh my god, same. Me too. I'm like a small animal. Loud noises and large groups of people frighten me. I love the live streams. They always change my life. Thank you. Oh my god, Angelina Torres. Thank you. I can't believe I'm so life-changing. I'm just changing lives day after day. Siren Tone Madness. I listen to Night Vale too. I've been listening for a long time. I'm like all caught up. Like I've been caught up for a while. Listen, you're in for a treat. It's really great if you haven't listened to Night Vale. Ooh, like in every live stream, I always talk about like my 5 favorite whatever, or like I reveal things throughout the stream. Why don't I list my podcasts? Or is there something else? Let me know in the chat if there's something else you want me to like reveal. I'm all drugged up, so who knows what I'll say. Do you also enjoy curling up in a... Sorry, it's raining, and I need to make sure that my windows are closed enough. But I don't want it to get hot in here. 1 second. I'm going to put y'all's on hold, and I'll be right back. I just need to make sure that my windows are closed. Okay, yo, I'm back. Yo, yo, yo. Apparently I did more drugs while I was gone. I also got juice. I got juice in here. It's V8 Splash. I feel like Night Vale and similar. King Falls AM. I think I've heard of that. I haven't listened to it, though. Thank you for the recommendation. Name my 5 favorite YouTubers? I could do that. That might be a little bit more fun for everybody. Who are my 5 favorite? I feel like it changes so often. Well, I think if you've watched like my main channel long enough, you'll know, or like followed me enough on social media, that my favorite YouTuber probably of all time is Grace Helbig. Been watching her years and years and years, and I've met her 4 times, so we're basically friends. She did recognize me the last time I met her, so it's finally working. We're gonna be friends forever. Anyway, so there's number 1. More to come. Do you also enjoy... Everything's back on, right? Okay, sometimes I mute things and I'm not sure if I'm just talking to nobody. Do you also enjoy curling up in a patch of sunlight to take a nap? That's my favorite thing to do. A couple other people notice that Matt's in the crowd and yell, "Hey," as well. Matt waves and hugs a couple people. He seems really in his element here. Matt turns his attention back to me. I'm so afraid of all these people. Oh. Let's go grab a beer. Matt and I line up. I get that. I actually feel very similar to like what Matt's feeling right now, because I am a very I seem like I'm a very social person. Like, I can handle myself in social situations very well, but I am insanely introverted. Like, I can stay home by myself for weeks on end and it doesn't bother me. But once I'm out, maybe it's like all the acting I used to do or something. I don't know. That I'm not necessarily comfortable, but I seem very comfortable when I'm out and about. Anyway, I love that we all relate to that just because we're all a bunch of people who are sitting on the internet on a Saturday night, so which is not a bad thing. Introversion gets such a bad rap, but it's just a different version of something else. You know what I'm saying? Oh, getting deep. Anyway, Matt and I line up at the bar in the back. I feel like it's so inappropriate that I'm not drinking, considering now they're finally drinking in this game at a bar. Matt and I line up at the bar in the back, where a couple of the older concert goers hang out. A couple more people notice Matt and tip their drinks at him. Seems like you're a popular guy out here. Yeah, I go to a lot of shows. This is a really cool spot. But it's times like these where I realize I can only be charming and funny for about 5 minutes before I run out of stuff to talk about. And then I become keenly aware of where my hands are, and that there's no comfortable place in your mouth for your tongue to rest. That's really relatable. God damn it, where do I put my tongue? See? Oh no, now I'm thinking about it. Well, at least I'm talking. I have to use it. Is there now a Travis Peter Amino? Travis Peter fans? Eye Patch Gaming, whoever is in his mouth. Oh, Trisk. Can you like social media that to me, whether like tweet it to me or Instagram it to me or Tumblr it to me, something, so I can see it. I'd be interested to see that. See? Well, I've known you for more than 5 minutes, and I still think you're charming and funny. Ooh, wow, we've got game today. Just you wait. We grab our drinks. This scene seems really friendly. I don't know why people wouldn't want to admit that they listen to it. Check out the merch. Have we seen this guy before? Why does he look familiar? I appreciate that he's wearing a crop top. I really like crop tops on men. I want to see more men in crop tops, and I want to see more men in rompers. The man rompers, what are they, romp hymns? I really like it. I think it looks great. I really do. Every time Travis plays a new Dream Daddy, it always becomes my favorite. Aww. Hot damn, can I have one of him? Right? Right? Also the green hair. He's got very lovely, like, it's like sort of like an ombre, unless that's a shadow. Matt and I walk over to a small booth in a corner of the room, where a crusty-looking teenager guards a selection of shirts and records. He singles me out from across the room and hops up on his chair. Step on up, get your merch here. I got t-shirts, I got tank tops, I got all the gifts and accoutrement and discerning consignor of considerable taste might want. You. I gesture to myself, my face flushing red. Yes, you. You look like a fellow who knows their music. How about a fine 12-inch long play and vinyl record made and distributed by Pup Canada's premier pop rock outfit? Oh, tally ho, good sir. Well, see here, fine shopkeep. Your enthusiastic salesmanship has aroused my interest and suspicion in equal parts. How can I, a consumer of the finer goods in life, trust your wares to be truer spirit? Oh, his name is Pablo? Is that who that is? Anyway, a fine question from a discerning patron. Okay, Pablo, you can give it a rest. He loved it. We were so funny. I've always wanted to dye my hair green. One time I had a friend who had like this really fancy like hair chalk, so you could kind of like color your hair, but of course it washed out. And she did blue and green highlights in my hair. I fucking loved it. I want to do it permanently, but being blonde and having to wash my hair so much, for what it would cost, would fade very quickly, I'm sure. Anyway, the teen hops off his chair and takes a seat. Your friend look... Oh, don't have a voice for him. Okay, that's okay. I'm sick. Your friend looked lost, so I figured I'd give him the old razzle-dazzle. How the hell are you, Matt? It's always Mickey now. How the hell are you, Matt? When I go swimming, my hair turns green from the chlorine in the pool. I always thought that would happen to me, and it's never happened. Maybe I just have not been in very chlorinated places. You're gonna dye your hair green soon, 50 Shades of You're Gay? I'm jealous. I'm jealous. But day by day, my man. They do that thing where they high five, but also turn it into a hug. Your mom doing better? She's still single. If you want to be my dad, I can make that connect. I can't do that seriously. I almost spelled out myself. She's still single. If you want to be my dad, I can make that connect. And have to deal with you every single day? Fair enough. Who's your bud? That's Jack. Thought I'd bring out a concert, pal. Pablo leans close to Matt. Is Jack cool? Matt eyes me. I eye him back. He cracks a smile. Yeah. Aww. Back off, bitch. Well, he is apparently a teenager, so I don't think there is anything romantic happening right now between these two. I think they're just like good friends. Better be. That boy's underage, probably. Pablo brings me in for a bro hug. Or maybe he's not. Didn't they say he was a teenager? Am I just making that up in my head? My dude. I'm not sure what to say, but give the courtesy 2 pats on the back, as is customary in society for people you don't know super well, but still want to be friendly to. Pablo's a total card. Kid plays the hell out of a bass. Yeah, man. When are we starting our Witch House band? You know I'm out of the game. It's a shame. You know, Vacant Veil would have slayed. It'll slay once you start making music instead of just printing a bunch of band t-shirts. We got the sickest logo. While Matt and Pablo talk, I check out the merch. These shirts are really nice. Looks like the opener's coming on. Let's get spot up close. Matt and I walk over to the stage where a crowd begins to form. The band walks on stage and picks up a variety of strange instruments. Is that a harpsichord? The lead singer addresses the crowd. He has a mandolin slung behind his back. Hey, what's up, everybody? We're Jonathan Jones and the Speakeasy Choir. My name's Daniel. Let's start the show. Oh no, these guys. What? Without time to respond, the band starts playing the most cacophonous noise I've ever heard. Do you hear that? It's just noise. What is this? Matt doesn't say anything. He just hands me earplugs. Thanks. I put the earplugs in, and whatever the hell is assaulting my ears gets a lot quieter. For a band this bad, they sure do seem to be having fun. I guess that's what really matters. It's art, Travis. I guess. Listen, I have a music degree, and I have a $60,000 opinion about what is and isn't art in music, okay? Jesus, did that cellist just break his bow in half? I don't get this. The set seems to go on forever. There's no breaks in the songs, and I think one of the band members' jobs is specifically just to burn poetry on stage. I turn to Matt and try to start a conversation. So you got a lot of concerts out here, huh? What? Ask again. So, you go to a lot of concerts out here, huh? What? Ask again. So, you... yeah. Matt turns... I actually need to save it again because I think the game is starting soon. Travis, oh my god, I have an idea for a video. What, Jesse McCree? What's your idea? I would love to hear it. I'm always down for hearing people's ideas. Matt turns his attention back to the show. He can't hear me, so I just stop and try to enjoy the music. This is so loud. You should paint your nails. Like, do like some fancy nail art? I could do that. He can't hear me, so I just stop and try to enjoy the music. Oh, it is shaking. Okay, no, this is impossible. How long have they been playing this same song? 10 minutes? 20? A year? Eventually, the set ends, but only after the drummer sprains his ankle during a saxophone solo. They promised it was part of the act as he was carried off stage, crying. I did actually used to paint my toenails. I never really painted my fingernails, but I used to, like, during the summer, because, like, I feel like man feet are gross. I'm not, like, a person who's grossed out by feet, really, but, like, I don't think that they're particularly pleasant to look at. And so I thought, like, well, why not dress them up a little bit if I'm going to be, like, going out in flip-flops? And so I would just, like, paint my nails. Like, I would do, like, weird things, like, where I would, like, paint, like, all of them green and then one blue, and then all of them blue and then one green, or, like, I would do, like, split colors and stuff like that. I used to get the weirdest fucking looks from people. And I don't know why, like, it's just nail polish on my feet. I don't know, it's just the dumbest thing, but... I used to enjoy it, but I stopped doing it for a while. No McNope. First thing I hear when I come in is Travis painting his toenails. I'm also ill and I'm not drinking. I feel like I have to keep reiterating that. Eventually, the set ends, but only after the drummer sprains his ankle. Oh, I already read this. Matt and I both pull out our earplugs. Man, that was something. I promise Pup is much better. I just have a lot of questions that I know I'll never get the answers to. Oh yeah, he sprains his ankle at every show. They were being real about that. Let's grab another beer. Matt and I work our way out of the crowd and back to the bar. More and more people file into the concert space as it gets closer to the main act. It's getting kind of crowded in here. We grab our beers and I try to follow Matt back to our spot, but there's so many people that I'm having a hard time keeping up as I work my way through the throngs of excited concert goers. I realize I've lost Matt entirely. I stop and look around, seeing nothing but a sea of hip 20-somethings. I'm lost. Excuse me. How am I ever going to find Matt in here? Where's the exit? I think this is the mini game. Are there even exits? I'm going to save again quick. What if I'm trapped in this building forever? Am I going to see my daughter ever again? What if that terrible band gets back on stage? What if... Suddenly, a hand reaches out to grab me. It's Matt. Almost lost you, buddy. Phew, I got really nervous for a second there. You and me both, dude. He takes my hand and leads me back to the stage. I can feel myself blushing a little. We finally settled... Oh my god, we're holding hands on the first date. Things are moving really fast with Matt. I feel like things have been moved faster with Matt than they have with any of the other dads. Because, like, Joseph doesn't put out to the last date. Like, Robert never puts out. Craig doesn't realize he's in love with you until you're naked in a tent together. But this one, Matt's DTF. Anyway. Do a makeup tutorial on how you get fancy for a date. I do what I have been thinking about doing like a makeup tutorial for like how I do my makeup for my videos, or like how I do them when I go out, but it's never anything too fancy. Like I never like go on full smoky eye or anything. But I could always do that too. Thank you for the suggestions. I appreciate it. We finally settle back into our spot and wait for the band to start. Busy place, huh? Yeah, Pup really brings out a crowd. So you go to concerts a lot? Oh yeah, it's one of my absolute favorite things in the world. I think it's one thing to listen to music and connect with it, but when you're in a room full of people connecting with the music just the same way that you are, that's magic. I suddenly have the urge to pee. Curse this tiny dad bladder. That's one of the other reasons I hate going to live shows is because I have to pee so often. And like, especially if I'm like at a place and drinking, like especially if you're in standing room only, like, and you don't want to miss anything and you have to like crawl through the crowd and you lose the people you're with. Live music sucks. I've never heard it put that way. That's really beautiful. Also, I have to pee. Hurry up, man. They're about to go on. I squeezed my way out of the crowd toward the restroom. I really should have gone before I left the house, but Amanda was watching beauty videos in the bathroom. She had an eyeliner wing going halfway across her face, which was actually a pretty good look. I'm so proud of her. I make it to the restroom finally, but it's one of those single-person restrooms with a line forming outside of it. As soon as I finish my business, the band starts. Okay, it did autosave. Crap. The people that were initially milling around the venue all crowd up against the stage as Pup plays their first song. How am I ever going to find Matt now? Here it comes. Here it comes. I think here's the game. I don't have any hints. Everyone's rushing to the main stage to watch Pup play. It's like a little Minecraft. I'm sure Matt will be up there too. I gotta get there without being trampled by all these rowdy youths. Avoid the youths? I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Oh, shit. Ah, I'm dying. I'm dying. Oh, shit. Oh. Okay, oh, so I don't have to move. I thought I would, like, had to move this whole time. Get out of the way, I need that heart. Okay. There's a really, I wish I could turn it up, but I'm so focused. There's a really funny song, because, like, I have it on streaming, the game on streaming mode, because there's supposed to be a licensed song here. But if you have it, I want that! Okay, if you have it on streaming mode, they play this, like, he's singing about, like, how this is where there's supposed to be a licensed song, but it's, like, oh god, this is really hard to control. Okay. Okay, sorry, I'm, like, I have to be so focused. I don't know if, like, hitting them is bad, but, like, I'm not dying. How will I know if I did good? Ah! Okay. 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 Sorry. I'm not saying anything, but I'm just really focused. Oh god, I missed a heart. I think you can miss hearts and still win. I got that one. Ah, this sucks. I hate this game. I actually really don't think this is fun at all. This is a really boring mini game, and I, like, still don't really understand the point of it. Oh, okay. I think it was actually supposed to be a Pup song, because he's singing about... Nice! How did I do it? How was that a good job? How was that a good job? What the fuck? The minigaming is giving me a little bit of anxiety, right? That was, like, bad. I hated that. That was a stupid game. I'm glad I don't have to play it again. Save. Finally able to work my way through the crowd to where Matt originally was, but he's nowhere to be found. Shoot, well, I guess I should I'm bumped into from behind, and I find myself in the middle of a bunch of youths running around in a circle to the music. I'm in the pit. How do I get out of the pit? Out of nowhere, a youth shoulders himself into me and keeps moving in a circle. Hey! I guess I'm moving in the circle now. I frantically search for a way out, but all I can see is an ocean of youths rhythmically slamming into each other. Another youth slams into me and I lose my balance. I'm about to topple over. This is it. This is how I die. Trampled under the boots of counterculture. Someone grabs my hand. Someone familiar. I look up and see Matt. He pulls me back up into my feet and into his arms, and we kiss. You're wild, dude. Matt throws his arms around me, and we jump back into the circle. He throws his arms around me, bashing into youths left and right as Pup plays a killer solo. Oh, so he's like has his arms around me, and he's like bumping us into people. This is like so cute and romantic. I didn't know you messed with the pit. Me neither. I can't believe this. I'm having fun. I'm a little mad that I didn't stretch before physical activity, but I'm having fun. The song ends and the pit finally dissipates. Everybody cheers on Pup. Maybe, excuse me, maybe I only got enough pit energy for one song. All right, man, let's retreat. We'll show these kids how it's done another day. We work our way back to a more comfortable spot in the crowd and enjoy the rest of the show from a safe distance. Pup put on an amazing set and basically had to beg themselves off stage after their encore. With the concert over, the crowd starts making their way to the exit. Hey, I'll meet you outside. Gotta say bye to a couple people. Why couldn't I go with you? I want to meet the people. My mic is making a weird sound. Is anyone else? Never mind. Is anyone else getting a weird sound? Maybe it's not plugged in all the way. I hang outside of the venue until Matt finally shows up. I want to check the stream health, actually. Has the stream health been fine? There's 11 people watching now. Hello, all 11 of you. It looks like I haven't been getting alerts that the stream health has been bad. Stream health is in the green. You're lagging, but you can't tell if it's the internet or the stream. I hope it's not the stream. I don't know how to make it better. I guess I'm just gonna have to like barrel through it. What's stream health? Essentially, it's like how well the signal, like it's like the connection to the stream, like how much it's lagging, like on my end, essentially, like if it's like cutting out or anything like that. I assume it's always been green and in the good. So I hang outside the venue until Matt finally shows up. Hey man, thanks for waiting. I got you a present. Matt hands me the t-shirt I was looking at earlier. Whoa, thanks man. Saw you eyeballing it back at the merch booth. And I mean, anyone who tears it up that hard on their first time back to a concert deserves a reward. Aww. The youths will finally accept me. Finally, I'll be able to infiltrate their ranks and defeat them not only in the fields of battle, as we have done today, but on a grander scale. We'll see you in the world, pit youths. Hey, Matt. Hey, it's Pup. Oh, that's the band. Pup is, I think, a real band, because I don't know if you could hear the song, but Pup, I think, is a real band, and it was their song that was supposed to be in the game, that they replaced the thing, and the royalty-free song they replaced it with sang about how we should check out Pup, so I wonder if those are actual people that these drawings are based on. Anyway, you could Google that and find out. I'm not gonna. Hey, dude, didn't realize you were here. I'm so glad I could make it. You guys put on a great show. Thanks. Well, see you around. I love how they just talk in unison. Pup, just everyone. Wait, you know Pup? Oh yeah, met him a couple times when they first started touring. Good kids. Whoa. Come on, let's grab some diner food. I suddenly realized just how hungry I am. Man, mosh pits take a lot out of you. Oh, I want diner food. Matt and I walk to a tiny little diner with a cute neon sign. We tear into some bacon and eggs in a corner booth. So, there I am in the pit, trying to explain to the face tattoo guy that I didn't mean to elbow him in the face tattoo, but he's already seeing red. Not from the tattoo, which coincidentally was red. He's lumbering toward me, and there's nowhere to go. It's the end for me, right? Then out of nowhere, I get this idea. I just lean back and spread my arms, and just like that, I'm crowd surfing away from him in slow motion. You should have seen the look on his face. Bought him a beer afterward, and we were cool. We still follow each other on social media. He has beautiful kids. Glad you guys worked it out. Yeah, man, just goes to show you that punk's not dead. It just drives a minivan and has to hire a babysitter. So how did you get to see all those amazing concerts? Oh, I used to tour in a band. We were small, but it got us to travel all around the States. Whoa. Yeah, I mean, we were poor and we had to scrape a lot together just to survive, but I wouldn't trade those experiences for anything. But yeah, that's how I knew a bunch of those people at the show. Music like this builds an amazing community, especially in a town like this. Just a lot of positive energy and good vibes. I got that feeling. Plenty of friendly people, especially that Pablo kid. Oh man, everybody loves Pablo. His mom's been raising him on her own, and you can tell that it's been tough on both of them. I know he looks up to me, so I try to help him out whenever I can. That's really nice of you. Thanks. Us single parents just really have to look out for each other. How's Carmencita? She says she wants to learn the drums. Oh boy. It'll be loud and I'll need to take a lot of aspirin, but I'll manage. Can't really blame her. I'm suddenly very grateful that all of my daughter's hobbies are super quiet, photography, collaging, whatever it is that she does on the internet. Thanks, Amanda. I'm trying to be supportive of Carmencita's rebellious phase, but I guess that kind of defeats the purpose of it, doesn't it? I think it would be a good daddy-daughter activity to find something to rebel against together. Like what? Fashion. You can always fly in the face of the fashion industry. That's a good anti-establishment option. Matt gestures to my outfit. I think you've got that one covered, dude. Oh, burn. I'm hurt. I thought I was among friends. He and I laugh. We keep digging into our big plates of greasy diner food. The breakfast I ordered for dinner is absolutely hitting the spot. Man, being a single dad is rough sometimes. It's a lonely feeling. I understand that all too well. I mean, at least we have the rest of the dads to talk to. Yeah, I don't know. That Joseph guy, I heard he's in a cult. He's been killing people secretly. I get really nervous sometimes talking to people. Matt gets nervous talking to people, but he's so cool. He's got tattoos. Me too. I've never really considered myself an extrovert and never really considered myself an introvert. I'm just uncomfortable in every situation always. Oh my God, me. You're fine. You're actually really easy to talk to, you know that? I smile and wink and make a kissy face. Matt and I spend the rest of the night trading daughter stories. Turns out our kids are a lot alike. We finish up our late night dinners and head out. Do I get to kiss him? I'm out of options for tonight, so we walk back to the cul-de-sac, back to our respective houses. Tonight was a blast, man. Loved it, although I'm probably going to feel it in my knees in the morning. You and me both. I don't usually like going to these things alone. It was really cool to have you there with me. I'm glad. All right, I'm calling it quits for the night. Stay cool, man. He called me cool. Matt called me cool. I walk into the house with my heart in my throat. Amanda pops her head out from her room. Hey, Pops, how was the show? Matt thinks I'm cool. You don't say. Manda Panda. Matt thinks I'm cool. Blind leading the blind, huh? Wow, I just got dunked on by my own child. Unbelievable. Hey, Amanda, remind me which one of us tore it up in the pit at a punk show and which one of us spent 4 hours probably watching Tiny House Hunting Amish Triplets Extreme Edition? These TV show titles get more and more ridiculous as I play it. Okay. First of all, how dare you? That show is a classic. Second of all, you mushed in the pit? Who even are you? I'm your extremely cool dad. All right, I'm hitting the hay, Pops. I'll see you in the pit. Night, kiddo. I'm assuming I got an S. I got an S+ on the game, so I don't want to do that game again. I really don't want to do it again. Thank God. Oh, I tried to turn it up while he was talking so we could hear his voice. Their TV shows are shows I want to watch, right? I agree. I really want to watch their shows that they keep talking about. Oh, I can't believe I forgot the thing I'm supposed to do. I wish I could hear it. Anyone else get... Right? I agree. I think that's just like they do it for like comedy. Like it's supposed to be comedic. It doesn't supposed to actually mean anything. But it does, like, it makes you want to make sure that they're full. It makes me want to like go back and make the band puns better. But I literally had like 5 options on this date, so... There's no music? Maybe it's just really quiet. Can you hear the music now? It says the music is playing. Okay, so it was just too quiet. Oh, so maybe I can turn this up a little bit too. Anyway. That was fun. We got through the first date in less than an hour. This is like unheard of on this series. Maybe I should be ill more often. Okay, I should save. So, oh, okay. So I can turn the game audio up a little bit. Why did that remind me of Sailor Moon? That was Sailor Moon. All of my animations on the live streams are Sailor Moon related. So if you like Sailor Moon, you're in for a treat. One thing I did want to talk about is I know I had said I wanted to do. Sorry, I'm looking at a calendar. I wanted to do a Halloween live stream where I live stream a horror game. And I think I'm still planning on doing it like the night of Halloween. But I know a lot of people like have plans, so I might change it. I haven't figured that out yet. I know some people watch me are young, so they're actually going to go trick-or-treating, which is great. Absolutely do that. Free candy is always the option you should choose. But I have picked out the game I'm going to be playing for my Halloween live stream. It's called Left Alone. It's a horror game. It looks really creepy. I've never played it. I've actually never even watched a Let's Play of it, but it seems short. Apparently it's short, so I can get through it all in one night. I think most of us don't want to derail you too badly, so we don't need to rain check the live stream. Oh, I see what you're saying. Sorry, I was like, rain check? I was like imagining rain. The drugs are hitting me pretty good. I'm just kidding. Today's your grandpop's birthday. Well, happy birthday to your grandfather. So I think that'll be a lot of fun. I think it's going to be... yes, I did see your jokes, Travis Peter. Thank you. I did read one of them. What was I saying? I have no idea what I was talking about. I'm going to do a Halloween live stream. Stay tuned for that. But yeah, I think it'd be fun to like, for those of you who want some fun Halloween adventures, we can get scared together. I was thinking of like maybe even turning the lights out so it'll be dark. Maybe like red. Train has come to a screeching halt. The train is just paused at a station. I like to imagine in between each date is like train stations. And so we're just paused. We're waiting for the next train, you know, waiting for the people to disembark and then get on. I was saying my favorite YouTubers and my favorite podcasts. So my next favorite podcast is like my favorite podcast of all time, and I think I've talked about it on this stream or somewhere, but the Black Tapes. It's so good. If you like horror, if you like fake like investigative journalism, because it's fictional, but it's like it's like sort of like Serial. It's like in that style, like sort of fake, like fictional journalism, but there's this guy and he like essentially like he is trying, it's hosted by Alex Regan, and she is like interviewing this guy and he's like trying to disprove the existence of like ghosts essentially. And so he has like all these, she's in his office and he has all these tape boxes, if you know what tapes, like VHS cases, hence tape, if some of you even know what that is. And each one is a different case, and they have like all the supplies inside, like all the documentation, except then she sees this set of black tapes, and each one of those cases is like one he's like finished. It's a completed case that he's disproved, and she finds black tapes and she's like, what are those over there? And he's like, those are the ones I have yet to disprove. So they start finding out that they're related. It's so good. They're on the last season right now. There's only like 2 or 3 more episodes before the whole thing's over. I love it so much. I cannot recommend anything more highly. And then another favorite YouTuber, I have to say Joey Graceffa, just not necessarily for the content, but for the fact that I've been watching him for so long. Like, and I've not missed a single video on his main channel. I do also watch his gaming channel, and I do actually really like his gaming channel. I think he is a really good host when it comes to gaming, and especially when he's playing with other people. Like, if you ever watch him play with Lizzie or Stacy Plays, they just have so much fun together, and it's so much fun to watch them. The One Life series is fucking incredible. I love his One Life series. Anyway. So, my next two reveals. Nothing's very scandalous, though. I should reveal something scandalous. I don't have very many drinks in me, though. That's the problem. King Falls AM. Okay, I'm gonna, while we're at the train station, I'll write that down. Is it a podcast? Take a shot. I'm too sick. I'm too afraid of what'll happen. Okay, thanks, Trisk. I'll check that out. Okay, are we ready for the second date? Choo-choo! Check the conductor's coming by. Make sure you have your tickets ready. I've never ridden a train, but I've seen things on the internet. Get all aboard the Hogwarts Express. I'm 13. It's 1 a.m., but never mind because I'm watching you all night long. Maybe all night. Well, at least it's not a school night. I don't feel too bad. Maybe we'll time travel. Like Back to the Future 3. Wasn't it 3 where the train was the time machine? Spoiler. Anyway, we got 1 heart. We got 1 heart. 1 heart, 1 heart. Okay. It's currently 7:15 here. What country are you in, Gay King? Where does our king live? Where is our king's kingdom? That it's 1. I'm assuming Europe somewhere, that it's so far ahead. Oh, that was actually a reference to Back to the Future. I thought I was just being dumb. Okay, cool. Sounds like, Trisk, that you and I have a lot of things in common in terms of like our knowledge about popular culture. Anyway, let's message Matt. I honestly don't think anyone's encouraging Travis to drink. I'm more interested if he's 8 because he's sick and I'm like a mom. Okay, I had a late lunch, so of course I'm not going to have dinner until after this is over, but it's only 7:15 here. I had a very late lunch and I did snack in between because, you know, I was sick, so I'm like, I'm going to treat myself. And I bought friggin' Tim Tams. It's like, they're originally from Australia, but you can get them at like Target here in America. And I had Tim Tams and I had Pringles. So I ate. I don't know if it was healthy, but I ate. But thank you. What's a Tim Tam Slam? No, I don't know what that is. I've never heard of that. With coffee or chocolate milk? Oh, so you like just drink it with coffee? That sounds good, actually. Maybe I'll have some coffee tomorrow. It's too late to have coffee now. Plus, I already had a Sudafed, which is a stimulant, so... I basically... Sudafed is essentially... like, well, it's the reason you have to get it behind the counter. Or you bite off diagonal corners of the cookie and drink through the Tim Tam like a straw? What? Witchcraft? That sounds amazing! I'm doing that tomorrow. Anyway, what was I saying? I lost my whole train of thought because I was just blown away by a cookie. I have to do that. That's amazing. I'm glad I didn't eat the whole package already. Sometimes that happens. There's only like 10 in the whole thing. Anyway. Okay, let's continue. I don't remember what I was talking about before. I think it was about food. Was it about food? Was I talking about food? Anyway. Remind me in the chat if you remember or even care to have me continue talking about what I was talking about. Anyway, instead of messaging the guy, why don't I just walk over and grab some coffee? I'm feeling really sluggish today anyway. We can bring Tim Tams, do a Tim Tam Slam. Tim Tam Slam Matt, except that means a little something different when I'm saying it. About tall, dark, and handsome Matt. Making sure you ate food because you're sick. Okay, I think I was done talking about that then. Maybe that's why I can't think of it. Anyway, let's go hit on Matt. Amanda sticks her head out of her room. Father, want to go to the coffee spoon? Oh, so you get called cool once and now you're the cool dad who hangs out coffee shops and listens to neo jazz and stuff. Trisk, I will not read that comment aloud, but I acknowledge it and I laugh. Amanda, are you going to bring your laptop and your leather-bound journal so you can work on your poetry anthology? Look, honey, do you want me to buy you coffee or not? Let me grab my laptop and my leather-bound journal. Amanda and I... Oh, it's Pablo. I never established a voice for him, mostly because doing a lot of different voices actually kind of hurts. I was talking about pretzels? Was I really? Edward Windsor, welcome to the chat. Have I said hello? If I haven't, welcome. Amanda and I make the short walk over to the Coffee Spoon. The place is quiet today, just a few people hanging out, reading books in the cozy little nooks. That rhymes. I walk up to the counter and see a familiar pierced face. Is his face pierced? He just has ears. They really should change that line. He definitely doesn't have any face piercings. Not that I can see. Hey, you were the dude I yelled at a bunch the other night. Amanda casts a sideways glance at me. He tried to sell me shirts. And who might you be, miss? This is my daughter, Amanda, the person I am a father to and am very protective of. In order to make your acquaintance, my name's Pablo. Did I mention that I make witch house music? I wouldn't call witch house music, but okay. A piercing blow to my ego, though not one that will dissuade my need to impress you. Like, I love Pablo, but I can't stop giving him like a Mickey Mouse voice. I'm sorry. But just, it's the tube top. It's the tube top. I like a good ragged tube top. My innate dad senses tingle. I'm overwhelmed with a fatherly protective energy. I must do something to protect my child. A crop top. Did I say tube top? Well, men in tube tops too, but that's a crop top. You're right. I meant a crop top. Oh, I think I need to cheat. Oh, I don't think it matters what I say to him. Yeah, I don't think it matters what I say to him. Let's just change the subject. Anyways, Pablo, I didn't know you worked here. Yeah, man, today's my first day. Matt's still training me. Matt comes out from washing dishes in the back room to meet Amanda and I. He and I high five, as fellow cool people do. Has anyone ever had a Travis Peter marathon before? Well, watching these live streams is kind of like a marathon. Crop tube tops on men sound fun too. I think that just makes them shirtless at that point. Cropping tube tops. I see you met my newest employee. At your service, although I'm only here until Vacant Veil starts their world tour. When's that? Well, we have yet to put out a record first. All right, Pablo, now do what we do. Now what do we do with customers again? Right, yes. Pablo clears his throat. Hello, good folk of Maple Bay. Can I interest you in a tasty caffeinated beverage? A smashing pumpkin spice latte, please. A classic. And you? A Father John Misto. Is that actually the name of a drink? That's what I'm supposed to pick. A Father John Misto, please. That might be the worst pun I've ever heard. I don't get that pun. Father John Misto? Interesting. You have a saved playlist of all the murder mystery videos that you put on a background when you're writing. Oh, that's so sweet. That's so sweet. Babe, playing videos on playlists is really helpful to me, so... Hey, it's pure comedy. Does anyone get the Father John Misto pun? I don't get it. Yeah, puns are the highest form of comedy. Oh, I was making a joke off Father John Misty has an album called Pure Comedy, and the drink is named after Father John Misty. Oh, he's explaining it to me. That's good. American singer-songwriter. Oh, nice. Trisk, either you knew that off the top of your head or you Googled that. Either way, thank you. So I was, yeah, never mind. But what's a misto? Is that a kind of coffee? See, I just drink, like, my coffee iced and black. That's it. I don't put anything in it. I don't put anything fancy. So, like, all the other different names for coffee just, like, are so beyond me. Pablo gets to work making our drinks while Matt observes him. He'll get the hang of it. For as goofy of a dude as he is, kid works hard. Hey man, that concert was a lot of fun. We should hang out again. Hell yeah. Yes. Did he like wiggle his eyebrows like I did that? Oh yeah, we're gonna hang out. I'm actually gonna be done training Pablo in a couple hours and was gonna go record shopping. Wanna come along? Absolutely. Pablo brings us our drinks and Amanda buries herself in her laptop. I spend my time sipping my drink and cracking jokes with Matt. Last time we hung out, he told me that he had trouble hanging out with other people, but for some reason he and I can talk and joke like old buds. It's weird. I really feel comfortable around him. Once Matt feels comfortable, leaving Pablo on his own, I say goodbye to Amanda and we start walking to the record store. Excuse me, that was a surprising burp. There we go. I'm almost out of juice. Have you ever been here before? No, I mean, we have a record player sitting in the living room, but all I have are 2 copies of Frampton Comes Alive. Oh, this should be fun then. We're going to find you some good stuff. The walls of the store are packed with posters, artwork, stickers, and records. A few people mill around, flipping through milk crates of albums. Some indie band is playing through the speakers. It's a nice vibe. So, why do people still buy records? It's kind of outdated at this point. There's a lot of people who will try to tell you that vinyl sounds warmer or more true to the artist's intent, but really I think it's just nice to collect records. It's cool that in this day and age we have just about every song ever created available instantaneously on our phones, but there's something about holding an album and getting to see the artwork in your hands that I'll always love. That's why I try to get as many of the records that I love in physical form as possible. Remember when we were kids and would have to wait around by the radio with a cassette tape so that we could record our favorite songs? It made us each listen really special, and mixtapes were even cooler because of how much work they took. Now you just make a playlist. I think the last time someone gave me a real mixtape was in high school. I look around the multi-level record store and spot some genres. Future wave, jungle, and anarcho-punk, nunsploitation. I have no idea where even to start. Oh my god, is he going to make us a mixtape? Are we going to make him a mixtape? We should make him a mixtape. Jack, let's go. We got to make him a mixtape. Man, this is a little overwhelming. Here, let me help you find something you might like. If you were a milkshake, what flavor would you be? Oh. I don't know. It doesn't say what to answer. Maybe this part doesn't matter? Wait. Only here we discuss burp counts. It's true. Well, thanks for keeping track. I'm glad everyone cares. I'm assuming maybe this part doesn't matter, but it doesn't, and I've had issues with this website before. Let me just quick Google it. Dream Daddy to win Matt. At least someone else plays obscure too. I need to record more episodes of that. Thank you for reminding me. Think I've reached the end of the ones I've already pre-recorded. Okay, here we go. This also doesn't give me options for my... Hey Travis, random question. You make a fandom name for us if you don't have one already? I don't have... I've never even thought of that. Plus I feel like it's something that has to happen like organically, right? Like a fandom name. It doesn't matter. I don't think it does either. It's just that I really don't want to like go back and do it all over again. You know what I'm saying? But I think you're right. I think it doesn't matter because 2 different places I looked. But what is my favorite? Purple? Cookies and cream. If you could only buy one type of candle scent for the rest of your life, what would it be? And try to bring all the boys to the yard. Candle scent. Power Violence Cherry Blossom, Spring Creek Fireball, Camouflage, Summer Breeze, Daffodil, Mountain Spring. Spring Creek Fireball? What's your favorite ambient sound? Rain, Bowling Alley, Star Trek Bridge ambiance, Howls of the Bone Chorus. Actually, the bridge ambiance is pretty great. What's your dream vacation spot? A backyard inside an active volcano, living off the fat of the land in Ibiza, starting a new life in the Baltics. My backyard. What's your deepest, darkest fear? I worry that people are nice to me only because they want something from me. I fear that I don't deserve happiness and won't ever get it. What if nobody exists but me and I've fabricated this universe, saying you too when the waiter tells you to enjoy your food? What if nobody exists but me and I've fabricated this universe? That's a real fear of mine. Matt thinks for a moment. Oh, I know, just the thing. Matt runs to the other end of the store and returns holding a record behind his back. He shows it to me. This is Trouble Will Find Me by The National. The National have honed their sad guy sound on album after album, and by this point they're old pros about feeling blue. The music is so amazing that it'll actually cheer you up. Whoa, dude, thanks for the recommendation. You're going to have a great time with it, promise. Matt and I bring our records to the cash register. A young girl with a septum ring and a buzz cut stands behind the counter with one earbud in. Usual stuff today, Matt. Just some light pickups. Matt places 3 albums on the counter. Swear I'm Good at This by Diet Sig, Forever by Mystery Skulls, and Greatest Hits by Remo Drive. Tight. The cashier rings Matt up and hands back his albums in a bag. She stares at me suspiciously. Who's the nerd? That nerd is my buddy Jack. Jack, the beacon of human charm. This beacon of human charm is Molly. I got kicked out of art school for destroying my paintings at the end of every critique. Mystery Skulls on a vinyl? Are those real bands? I've never heard of them, so I thought they just made them up. Lovely to meet you. Anyway, Matt, is the open mic night still on? You know it. Are the Third Waves going to do a special acoustic performance? I might see if I can get a few of the other girls together. Listen to Ghost by Mystery Skulls. Oh, so they are a real band. Interesting. Trisk, you know everything. There's an open mic night going on? Yeah, dude, we do it every month at the Coffee Spoon. Some amazing talent always comes through. Got a flyer for it right here. You and Amanda should come by that night. Matt blushes. I mean, if you're not doing anything. Will Vacant Veil be playing? If only. I finish paying for my record and we head out of the store. Man, what a trip down memory lane. I haven't been in a record shop like that since Vans had a shag carpeting. Now that you mention it, isn't it strange to think of all those weird little musical memories? How do you mean? Well, I think music is a very time and place sort of thing. A song is important to me, not only in that I think it sounds good, but where I was and what I was doing when I listened to it. There's music that reminds me of exes, of struggling through school, of being so poor that I didn't know where my next meal was coming from. And all that stuff, and listening to those songs reminds me of those moments in my life. I love that every girl that meets Jack must call him a nerd, right? I feel like Jack is pretty cool, actually. Actually, he's kind of a nerd. I feel like I'm less nerdy in real life than he is. If I didn't love Damien so much, pretty sure Matt would be my favorite. I think so, too. I think, at the end, I think we'll talk about, I'll rank my dads thus far. I won't think about it too hard yet because I want to give Matt the full experience. I want to get the full Matt experience, if you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, now that I think of it, even the pop concert Amanda made me take her to is special to me. I mean, I'm not really a fan of the band, but hearing their songs on the radio reminds me of how young and excited Amanda was. I hope we get to see Mary, right? Me too. I want to see Mary. And that even reminds me of a younger me, going to see my favorite bands in concert with all my friends. We would always go to my friend Cynthia Chapman's house beforehand and smoke pot in her basement like we were so slick. Her parents definitely knew what we were doing. Wait, when was the last time you smoked pot? Matt stops and thinks for a moment. It's been decades. Dude, me too. Where do you even get pot now? From Robert? We know that Robert has it. Is that even what the kids call it these days? I don't know. But I bet I could find out. Do you want to get high and listen to our new records? Yeah, why not? Interesting. This is cool. We're having a good time. Have you ever played the Town of Light? Because I hate that game. Sorry. I did play the Town of Light. I have a full Let's Play of the Town of Light on my channel, and I actually really loved it. I thought the storytelling was really, really well done. It's dark. It's like not scary. It's more so disturbing, but I liked it a lot. But yeah, it's not for everyone. I get that. I get that. Matt pulls out his phone and starts texting. After a few minutes, he looks up and smiles at me. Molly's got a hookup. Says to meet in an alley near the coffee shop. Ooh. Okay, if it turns out it's the feds, you make a break for it and I'll take the heat. Just promise me that you'll raise Amanda like she was your own. You realize that weed has been legalized in this state, right? Oh, that's right, because we're in California. I definitely knew that. Well, if it's... At the time of this game, I think it was just medical. But I was like, just go to a dispensary then. You don't need to meet in an alley. I definitely knew that. But we live in dangerous times. Who knows what lurks in the seedy underbelly of Maple Bay? We could find ourselves on the wrong end of a deal gone bad. Just look out for Amanda. I swear. Oh, here's our guy. Coming around the corner of one of those nasty grease dumpsters, shrouded in darkness, is a lean figure dressed in all black. Excuse me, Mr. Drug Man. Surprised. Does Damien know that Lucian is a drug dealer? Did that come up in the Damien? See, there's like large chunks of like the other dates I don't have very good memory of just because I was so drunk at the time. But did that come up in Damien's storyline that Lucian is a drug dealer? Interesting. Surprised, the person almost jumps out of their skin. It's Lucian, Damien's son. Who sent ya? Oh, doing that vocal fry is a lot harder in my current condition. We're cool, man. We're cool. Says who? For all I know, you could be with the feds. Actually, weed is leak. Prove you're cool. What? I need to know that you're down or I bolt. Oh, I need to cite mutually assured destruction. Look, man, we're trying to buy drugs from you, and we know you sell drugs. You have dirt on us, we have dirt on you. We're in this together now. Look, it's fine. I get it. Buzzcut Molly said you were coming. Right, now that the formalities are out of the way, let's make a deal. All right, how much do you want? One? One what? Yeah. He means weed, Lucian. Yeah, but how much? One? Oh my god. Look, here. Take this and give me $10. Just don't tell my dad. Let's all forget this ever happened. I won't tell your dad if you don't. Lucian hands me a baggie of something and disappears down the alleyway. I open it and take a deep whiff. Smells like genuine drugs. Yes, sirree. That went smoothly. Yeah, we should get off on public property. Get off on Travis. We should get off of public property before we smoke this. Great idea. Let's head back to my place, yeah? Ooh, we get to see his house. Matt and I walk to our cul-de-sac and stop at a gas station on the way to buy rolling papers and soda. I feel like I'm 16 again. Ooh, and he's got like a loft area. This is maybe like my favorite of the houses I've seen. This is really sweet. Although Damien has that like amazing Victorian mansion, so maybe Damien still wins. I don't know, but this house is really sweet. And like the lighting is really cool. Anyway, Carmencita is having a sleepover tonight, so that gives us all the time we need to do drugs and other things. Awesome, let's do some drugs. Matt pulls one of the records out of his bag and puts it on for us. I plop down on a comfy leather couch and look around his place. There are a bunch of band posters, and his record collection takes up an entire wall. Whoa, what a collection. Been collecting my whole life. It was nice to finally get them all in one place after being on the road for so much of my life. Had to ask my parents to hold on to them for me. Matt sits down next to me, and we lay the marijuana drugs out on the coffee table. Do you want to do the honors? Please, it's your house. If you say so. Matt pulls out some rolling papers and sprinkles some of the beatnik tobacco, I've never heard that term before, onto a piece. He starts rolling it back and forth, and the paper breaks almost immediately, spilling drugs all over the couch. Never was too good at this. Matt tries again and is able to successfully roll a nice-looking weed cigarette? He hands me a lighter and the blunt, I think, and I take it. Well, let's rip that golf fairway. Okay, I guess that's the thing. Yes, let's do that. He's got a really sexy laugh. He has a really sexy laugh. I don't know if you've been able to hear it. I light the joint and inhale deeply. If they haven't smoked in decades, they are going to get so effed. They're going to get so mugged up, and they're going to be very hungry very shortly. I bet we're going back to the diner in this update. This is not what I remembered. It's been a while, though. Maybe pot drugs have just gotten more potent since the last time I smoked? I pass the joint to Matt and cough a little bit. Should it sting this much, or am I just a baby? Matt takes a hit and his eyes go wide. That's not weed. Oh, God. Did we develop a taste for meth? No, it's... Matt takes another hit and winces. Yeah, this is oregano. Oh, my God. I sniff the air. Yeah, that would definitely explain why it smells like a pizza place in here. That little punk ripped us off. Oh, well. We can still relax and enjoy the music sober. You know what? You're right. We sit and listen through the Diet Sig album that Matt bought, which is catchy as hell. I look around the room again and see photos of Carmencita growing up. I spot a young woman with a huge smile in one of the pictures with the two. Who's that? Oh, that's Rosa. She was... Oh, she's dead. I didn't ever think about what happened to his wife. She was Carmencita's mother. She died when Carmencita was young. I'm sorry to hear that. Amanda lost Alex at a young age, too. I can understand how hard that must have been. I look around again, spotting a framed gig poster hanging on the wall. On it, there's an illustration of Matt and Rosa surrounded by flowers. The cursive lettering reads, "Stillness, the Dancing." Looks like they played the Soundgarden over a decade ago. Were you two in a band together? Yeah, that was the reason I was touring so much when I was younger. We traveled the whole country in this rinky-dink little van. It was hard to start, but once we started gaining notoriety and seeing how much our songs meant to kids, it was just incredible. Wow, that seems like a life some only people dream of. It was, and it was difficult at the same time. I couldn't have done it without someone by my side. Rosa and I knew that we couldn't do it forever. The long hours on the road, missing your family, sleeping in the van, all that stuff. So once she became pregnant with Carmencita, we put down roots in our favorite town to play in, right here. Since she was a kid, Rosa always had a dream to own a quiet little coffee shop. She died before it opened. Oh, if I didn't have so many drugs coursing through my brain, I would be sad. I mean, I am sad, but like, I would probably be crying. Remember when I cried about the stray dog in Damien's storyline? Like, legitimately, like, I think cried on camera. You've been doing this for 2 years now. You're really dedicated, aren't you? Thank you, Edward Windsor. Yes, I am very dedicated. And I've actually been doing YouTube, my main YouTube channel, youtube.com/TravisPeter. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. For 4 years? 4.5 years now, I think. Actually, I think... I can't remember. I need to look when I uploaded my first video. I think it's 4.5 years. So I've been doing it a long time. Can't tell from my subscriber count, though. I'm so sorry. Don't be. I'm not really sure what to say. I couldn't possibly count the number of times I've told people the same thing after Alex died. Matt gets up to flip the record. Next to the turntable, I notice a dusty piano. Do you play? I'm out of practice. I used to jam on the keys back in the day. Oh, yeah? I fronted the hottest 7-piece ska band that Eagle Rock Bay High School had to offer. No way. You had a ska phase? Phase? Ska never dies. Except for Scommunist Manifesto, who broke up after the senior talent show to pursue solo careers. I forgot about that band name. Dude, that's so rad. Matt pulls out the piano bench. Give me some of that two-tone love. This is not a... Okay, there's no minigame here. Even though, since I know how to play piano in real life, you'd think that one would be easy. Oh man, let's see if I still got it. I sit down at the piano. Oh, go with a classic. I start playing Chopsticks. What a jam. All right, buddy, can you top that? I shouldn't. Ah, come on. No, it's been a long time. Never too late to get back into it. Matt, you just sat through a butchered version of Chopsticks, a song that children who are learning the piano usually figure out before they're 10. How much worse can it be? Matt stares at the piano for a second. Okay. Oh, that's right. Ska with Craig. Communist Manifesto was with Craig, wasn't it? Has anyone ever watched a live stream at an airport? Are you in an airport? Where are you going? Come back. I'm just kidding. Okay. Ooh, Dick's Heart and Sweat. I'm, okay. Matt closes his eyes and runs his fingers over the keys. He breathes in deep and starts playing a melody. If I didn't know that he hadn't played a piano in a long time, I would have never have guessed it. Matt plays a soft, sweet tune filled with emotion. I've never heard this before. Is this one of his original works? This is so cool. Do you really want to know? Yeah, I'd want to know where you're going. That sounds interesting. It sounds so ominous, Edward Windsor. Hey guys, I have great news. The tap water in my town is toxic. Oh no, McNope. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. Are you in Flint, Michigan? What? Got real in the chat, yo. This is so cool. Matt finishes the song and finally opens his eyes. How was that? That was Fredonia, New York. Man, can't get clean drinking water anywhere. Sorry to hear that. That's really rough. I don't know what I would do without tap water. That was amazing. Oh, it's nothing. Come on, man. That was killer. Are you going to pull that out for the open mic night? Oh, no. I never play at those. Well, why not? You're really good. It's just... I just don't do it anymore. I just don't like being up there and alone and having so many people stare at me. It doesn't feel fun anymore. Oh, you're going to Seattle. I have not been to Seattle, but I actually really, really want to go. I've heard great things, and I know people who live there. So have fun in Seattle. I can sense that Matt's getting uncomfortable at the thought of it. I won't push him any further. All right, man, but I hope you know how beautiful your music is. Thanks. Matt and I sit and listen to more records until it gets late, and I decide that I need to get to bed. Matt walks me to my door. Let's never tell anyone about the oregano, okay? Deal. Wait, can I tell my doctor? I don't know anything about the health effects of smoking oregano, and I think we'll be fine. Night, dude. I smile. Night. We didn't even kiss. I walk inside and the house is dark, save for the sliver of light coming from beneath Amanda's door. I knock lightly on the door and enter Amanda's room. She's sitting in her desk with her camera, editing photos. Hey, Amanda. Amanda swivels around in her chair to face me and slumps down. What smells like a pizza parlor in here? What? Nothing. So, what's up? Dad, I'm hungry. Wait, no. Hi, hungry. No, I'm Dad. Amanda collapses onto the floor. I promised myself I'd never let it come to this. Sorry, kiddo. You set it up, I spike it down. You're a monster. Want some spaghetti? Yes, please. Amanda and I boil the pasta and heat up the sauce in a pan. Well, I boil the pasta and heat up sauce while Amanda watches. Despite my best efforts, I'm not able to set it on fire. How is record collecting? It was great. Did you know that Matt used to play in a band? No way. Was he good? I don't know if the band was good, but he played some piano for me tonight, and it was amazing. He played piano for you? Dude. Yeah. I brought it up that he should play at the open mic night that's happening in his coffee shop, but he got kind of weird about it. Hey, I saw a flyer for that. We should go. It's not too late to start a father-daughter punk band and play a couple tunes there. Yeah, let me break out my glockenspiel. I think I only know hot cross buns, but we can work off the chord progression. Amanda and I have a nice dinner before she goes back to her room to do photography stuff. I end up watching True Life, I'm a House Hunter. They're staging an intervention for the house hunter, who is crying uncontrollably over the color of the walls. They know they can paint the walls of their house any color they want, right? Matt's song is stuck in my head all night. I don't know if you can't hear the gaming audio, but they didn't actually play a song. I was kind of hoping they would. I just hold my breath every time. I don't know if you heard it. You're boarding in 14 minutes. That's okay. Thank you for sharing. Have a good time in Seattle. Rachel Z. Well, hello, Rachel Z. Not to sound like a cheesy self-help book, but I really love how this game promotes healthy communication and respecting boundaries. I agree. I think it does a really good job of that. Also, we have to do our heart dance because we got an S rank. Something like that. I can never hear the music, but I know it's very exciting. Elbow, not hand. Was that in reference to something from before? I never know how bad the leg is. Heart dance. Sailor Moon, Sailor Moon. Okay. I'm getting sweaty. Okay, so. Elbow, not hand. No for coughing. Well, I live alone. So any coughing I do, I'm only like, I'm infecting my own surface. I'm not going anywhere. If I'm in, actually when I'm in public, if I cough or sneeze, I don't, does anyone else do this? But I do it down my shirt. Because I feel like even sneezing in your elbow, like, it still like shoots out the sides. And then like this, it's like on your arm still. But like I just sneezed right down my shirt. But the germs are going to be on your keyboard and recording stuff. Well, my germs are already all over my keyboard and recording stuff. Well, I won't relapse later because once you overcome a cold, you are immune to that strain. And so it would only be the strain that I have. The reason you can keep getting a cold is because like the cold virus is like constantly changing. But the cold virus that's like infecting everything can't get me again. Unless I don't like heal from it to begin with. 520. That's hilarious. They're so cute with their little drugs. Save. Okay, so I'm gonna quick step away. I'm gonna get another beverage. But it has only been 2 hours and we're already through 2 dates. Maybe I shouldn't drink in these live streams. This is going to be the shortest one ever, which is good. I probably should eat and rest, but I want to finish this. This is going really good, I think. But I'm going to step away so I can refill and recharge and remove juices from my face without you having to see or hear it. But the... what was I going to say? Oh, I want you to say something in the comments while I'm gone. Let me know. Oh, let me know in the comments who you watch on YouTube. Like, who is your favorite YouTubers? I'll always take more recommendations. Anyway, I need to set this, and I need to do this. Bye. See you soon. Don't go anywhere. Final day coming up. I'm back. Hello. Hi. Looks like the chat's going nuts. I've got some catching up to do. Let me see what people are saying. Oh, well, let me scroll up. Okay, it does. Edward Windsor, you watch Jesse Bryan. Do you really? That's my friend. Did you find my channel from him or did you find his channel from me? You and Bijou Mike, Travis Peter, both channels. Thank you. Travis, be back before I board the plane. Am I back? Did you board? Mac does it in Dashi Games. Me, I literally don't talk in any of my videos. Oh, you have a channel, Gabby Potter fans. Excuse me. I haven't watched YouTube channels since the heydays of 9/10, but the BuzzFeed Unsolved is pretty addicting. I really like the BuzzFeed Try Guys. I really like them a lot. I think Eugene is really sexy. I have a huge crush on him. I don't watch popular YouTubers. I watch Zoella and Pointless Blog, but I watch Chronically Jackie. I think I've heard of that. I have Zoella lotion. I got it free from Ulta when I bought something. Top ones would probably be Boy in a Band, Daniel Howell. Dan is Not on Fire. Well, I've heard of him. Cub Scouts, Miles Chronicles, Thomas Sanders. I love Thomas Sanders. Game Theorist is great too. Matt Pat's really hot. Also, like I love his videos. But I used to get a lot of comments on my murder mystery series before it was even called the murder mystery series. It was just called my Sims 4 series, but there's a baby crying somewhere and I'm triggered. But a lot of people wanted me to add Dan and Phil to the game. I haven't yet. Maybe I will. But it's a murder mystery series. They might die. I don't think people want me to add people to the game anymore, considering how many people I've killed off on that show. Welcome back. Thank you. 6 minutes left. Okay. Thank you. Well, thank you. You have Dan and Phil in your personal game. That's great. Are they together in your personal game? I imagine. Is anyone of like a huge fan of Dan and Phil who doesn't think that they're dating? Like, that's all I know really about them. I really like them both a lot. I don't watch them, I'll be honest, but all I know about them is that that they're not public about any sort of relationship, whether they are in one or not. I don't want to assume, but everyone who's a fan basically thinks that they are, right? Anyway. Your Sim self is on the gallery. I need to get my Sim stuff on the gallery. I don't have anything in the gallery yet. Anyway, so. Okay. I just want to make sure my chat is still visible. Did I save the game? Let's save it again. Now let's go make out with Craig. Oh, sorry. I forgot. That's not what we're doing. Okay. Oh, I need to reveal things about myself. Another favorite podcast. A new podcast that I've been really enjoying is Matt Belisai. What is his podcast name? Unhappy Hour. Unhappy Hour. I don't know if you don't know who he is. He used to work for BuzzFeed and he did the series Whine About It, where he got drunk at his desk and told you how to live your life. But now he doesn't work for BuzzFeed, and I think they own that, so he does... What is it called now? It's essentially the exact same show. They just call it something different. But he has a podcast now. He is so funny. I love him to death, and his podcast is amazing. But and he interviews celebrities, and it's always interesting because he always asks them, like, what's something you hate that other people don't hate? But yeah, it's really great. I recommend that. And then in YouTubers... Do you guys hear that banging? Anyway, you're going to Seattle. Have fun in Seattle. Have a good flight, Edward. No, it's coming from beneath me. I think they're like hanging something. It doesn't sound like they're banging to get me to shut up, but it's only 8 here. So, what do you use to record on screen? For live streaming, I use OBS Broadcaster, and for recording, like actual game recording for like Sims and all my other series, I use Fraps. I have a bunch of Sims. Oh, and I still need to say a favorite YouTuber. But Travis, what's something you hate that no one else does? I was thinking about that actually, because I was like, what would my answer to that be? Bye, have a nice flight. Honestly, I could probably answer a few different people for this, but like, Bruno Mars. Like, don't get me wrong. I think Bruno Mars is insanely talented. I think he is a really fantastic musician. I think he's really talented. I just don't give a shit about any of his music. Not a single song of his I've ever cared to listen to again. Like, and people lose their shit for Bruno Mars. And I get it. He's very charismatic. He's very talented. But like, his music does nothing for me. I just don't like it. I don't like his music. I don't know what it is. But yeah, that would probably be what it is. Bruno Mars. And also, let's see. I have to say another YouTuber. Who else do I watch? Jenna Marbles. I've been watching Jenna Marbles forever, and I feel like she's someone who's like never, like she's always been good. Like she's just maintained the same level of like entertainingness through her entire career. Whereas like a lot of other YouTubers like sort of like wax and wane, but like hers, she's always like, she's so funny. She's so funny, and she's always been funny. Like I've never not really enjoyed a video of hers. And I listen to her podcast too. Another podcast. There you go. Jenna and Julian, or the Jenna and Julian podcast, I think it's called. That's really great. What's my favorite type of music then? I don't really have a favorite type of music. Like I'm not really committed to one genre or another. I just kind of sort of like what I like. Like right now I'm listening to a lot of BTS, to be honest, K-pop. I've been listening to a lot of that. But like some of my favorite artists are Imogen Heap, Joni Mitchell, Stevie Wonder. Of course, I've always a big fan of One Direction and Harry Styles. But yeah, those are pretty much like Imogen Heap, Joni Mitchell. Like those are like probably my 2 favorite artists of all time. Like they're 2 artists where I can just listen to anything they release, and I absolutely love it. Although BTS is getting there. I've yet to listen to a BTS song that I haven't like massively loved. Mariana's Trench, Canadian band, Black Veil Brides, and Great Big Sea. Just Kelly and Quinn. I don't recognize any of those bands. Which is fine. That's great. Isn't it great how much music there is for all of us to consume? But yeah, if you want to suggest another K-pop boy group, I still need to. If anybody watches my main YouTube channel, youtube.com/TravisPeter, I do K-pop reactions once a month when I get around to them. But yeah, I'm always looking for new groups to review and react to. But I need to take my Zycam. Does anyone use Zycam? Ooh, look at the color change. Wait for it. There it is. Zycam, a cold remedy. It's like a zinc-based. It used to be a nasal spray, but apparently some people like lost their sense of smell when they used it, so they stopped selling the nasal spray version, which sucks because it was the one that worked the best. But it's like if you take it when you first start getting sick, if you're already sick, it's too late. But you start taking it like every 4 hours, and you let it dissolve in your mouth. So I might sound weird for a second, but It like shortens the length of your cold and like reduces the symptoms. Of course, these are statements not supported. This is not an ad, but Zicam, if you want to sponsor me, let me tell you. Yeah, I honestly feel like it really, really helps. It really, really helps me out a lot. So now it's in my mouth, and now I'm gonna sound like this for the next minute or so. GBS is Newfie folk music that not a lot of people are into. Interesting. The train has stopped for Travis to take his med. This is very important. We're having a medical emergency on the train. The ambulance has been called. Does anybody else have any other questions? I don't want to start the game until this is out of my mouth, so... The Monster X. Monster X is on my list. For those of you who are here, I guess I'll do a teaser. I think when I originally created my K-pop reaction series, I was going to do just boy bands, just because I love... Boy bands is like my favorite form of human existence. So, and there are so many in K-pop, so I thought it'd be fun to do boy bands, but I've been getting a lot of requests for Blackpink, which is a girl group if you're not familiar, but they, and I've heard of a lot of people who I know who listen to K-pop, like, love them. So I really want to check them out. The thing is, I try to avoid checking out new K-pop music because I want to save it for the camera. And so I do want to check them out really bad. So I figured I'd just do a girl group for once. So I think the next one is going to be Blackpink, but yeah, I'll probably go back to a boy band after that. How do you deal with a close friendship ending? Phew, heavy, jeez. Sometimes it just happens. I mean, there was somebody that I was super good friends with in like towards the end of college, and we like lived together, and then all of a sudden that crashed and burned. It's a very, very long story, but it ended abruptly. Like, it was just at a very abrupt end, and I mean, we're cool with each other now. Honestly, I got invited to her. She got married a few years later, and I was invited and I went, and it was a great time. But honestly, I haven't spoken to her since. But there's no hard feelings. Just anything, close friendship ending. Let me go get all philosophical. I would love to see the drunk Travis version of this. Like, let's say you don't even need them. You just need to say goodbye to the loser. Yeah, I mean, just with anything, just it takes time. Time heals. So it sucks, and it sucks for a while, and it hurts, but just, eventually it gets better. It just does. That's just how those sorts of things work. How do you feel about Flickr and Bedroom Floor? Are those BTS songs? The Merry Voice is back. Why does Bedroom Floor sound familiar? I feel like I literally just listened to that, but what is... Oh, Bedroom Floor is Liam's new song, and Flickr is Niall's new album. I don't have either yet, so I'm excited to finally get to listen to... Mary is just uber sassy, Travis. It's true. Mary, I have an inner Mary. I think Mary is just like... who I am on the inside. But I haven't listened to Niall's new album. I've loved his music so far, so I'm excited to listen to it. Bedroom Floor, I'll be honest, the first time I heard Strip That Down, which is Liam's first song, I didn't like it. But then it got stuck in my head. It was like, I think probably like out of all the 1D Boys, like probably the catchiest song that's been released. And so I've only heard clips of Bedroom Floor on like... on social media, because I follow Liam and everything, because sometimes he takes his shirt off and he looks really good. Liam looks really good now. But yeah, so I've heard bits of it and I actually really like it a lot. So I'm going to have to like give it a full listen, but I've just been so busy the past couple days finishing up The Sims 4 Murder Mystery. And I'm going to be honest, I bought Stardew Valley and I've been playing that a lot. I'm playing it a lot. I'm addicted. I like had like 20 minutes to kill before I had to start getting ready for this live stream, so I played a day of Stardew Valley. It's so fun. It's so fun. I'm dating every boy. I'm not even kidding. I'm like dating every boy in that game. I can't pick one. I can't pick one. Paid $8 for in-plane Wi-Fi. Oh my god. That's amazing. You're watching me 30,000 feet in the air. Well, you will be once you take off. That's bomb. That's bomb AF. Anyway, so we should probably start this last date. Yes. I need to make sure not to take a drink of anything until like the next 10 minutes. If I'm about to drink something, stop me. Because like you're supposed to not drink anything after you do the Zycam. Sebastian, Elliot, and Sam. I'm still having trouble remembering the names because I'm only on the first summer. I just started summer, so I only just finished spring, so I'm still a little bit into it. Random question, but how do you build a successful YouTube channel? When I'll find out, I'll tell you. I just work really hard and just keep making things that I love. There are probably other strategies I should be doing, but I'll be honest, I'm going for Alex in Stardew Valley. He was like the first one. Although I have started sort of like hanging out with Sebastian too. But Alex, I mean, you know, he's the bro jock boy, and you know me, I'm just a cliche, aren't I? Although he keeps talking about chicks, and I'm like, get out of here. Elliot's the author on the beach. Oh yeah, he hates me. Elliot hates me. I cannot get him to like me. I need to like cheat. Well, obviously I use Wiki, the Stardew Valley Wiki. I love that this has just evolved into me and Triska talking about Stardew Valley, but he just hates me. I can't get him to like me. Sam and the skateboarding blonde musician. Oh, I forgot about him. I am not wooing him. But Seb, I am. And Alex are my two mains, but like I generally flirt with everyone. Because I like to have options. Plus the little cutscenes where you find out more about their lives is always so sweet. Like the one with Sebastian I liked a lot. For like the 2 heart level one. Anyway. Sorry, it's time. Maybe I'll have to do a Stardew Valley live stream. But anyway, here we go. Let's date Matt. Time to do it, Matt. We're gonna do it. I'm sure I can do it. But yes, I'm probably gonna play Stardew Valley. So that's my problem. I want to make sure I'm getting a lot of sleep and everything, but I've been playing Stardew Valley, and then the time flies and you don't realize it, and all of a sudden it's 2 in the morning. But I bought NyQuil, which is I'm gonna sabotage my evening. I'm gonna take it, and then I won't be able to help going to bed. Anyway, Matt and I have spent a lot of time together lately. After we went record shopping the first time, it sort of became a weekly tradition for us to scope out Vinyl Fantasy 7. That is an amazing title for a record store. Vinyl Fantasy 7. On quieter days, I'll go to the Coffee Spoon just to hang out with him. That's so cute. Sorry, excuse me. There's another one, whoever's keeping track. I need to set up another reminder for my next Zycam 8. Ooh, will I still be up at midnight? Probably. Okay. Yes. Okay, here we go. I'm alive! Welcome, Jesse McCree. I'm pretty sure I just ignored the last 5 minutes of you talking by being on Tumblr. That's okay, I was talking about Stardew Valley. Anyway, so we are getting it on with Matt. He's been trying to get me to branch out from my usual black coffee to try new drinks, and they're always delicious. Since I've been spending so much time with Matt, Carmencita and Amanda have become really close friends. Amanda's taken Carmencita under her wing, teaching her about photography, helping her with her homework, and introducing her to music that's not just boy bands. Well, she did end up taking her to one of those screamy dancing boy concerts, so Matt wouldn't have to go. A truly heroic move. I can tell that Carmencita really looks up to her a lot, so it's great that Amanda's trying to be a good mentor. The open mic night is tonight. Amanda and I busy ourselves getting ready. I tried to pick out a nicer outfit than usual and pace around the room. A bunch of really cool bands are going to be playing, and I'm excited to see them. I haven't been to a show since the first time Matt and I hung out. It's weird. Ever since Matt played piano for me that one time, I've never been able to convince him to do it again. He's told me that he also plays guitar, drums, and even the trumpet. He still won't play any of them. For someone so passionate about music, it's strange that he doesn't want to actually play it. Are you ready to go, Pops? I can hear Amanda in the hallway as she approaches my room. Yep. Fernanda Bean, welcome. Is that your first comment? Fernanda, you are the one who, like, has won every contest I've ever done on this channel, right? Am I right about that? And you should see all my Dream Daddy videos. Everyone should watch all of my videos always. Yep. Yes, oh, that is you. If you haven't seen it, Fernanda Bean made some fantastic fan art of the Black Widow. And she won the contest for creating the villain in the Vampire series. And also has a character in the Murder Mystery series. She hasn't shown up recently. I'm going to have to invite her over to a party in the game sometime. Amanda pops her head in and looks me over. She pinches the bridge of her nose. Dad, we talked about this. What? The sandals, they're older than I am. Vintage, some would argue. I thought you threw them out. Amanda, since when did you enroll in the Fashion Police Academy? I got kicked out because I was a loose cannon who didn't play by the rules. For example, you're not allowed to mix florals, but you totally can if you have a good eye for color. You're out of your jurisdiction, rookie. Amanda guards the door until I pick out a better outfit. Stop. Ugh. Those sandals are going directly into the evidence locker. What's the... It's the trash. I propose a compromise. I keep the sandals, but won't wear them tonight. Then we have this exact same argument the next time I try to pull them out. I guess. Come on, Dad. We gotta go. I've never seen the coffee spoon so packed. I spot familiar faces from the Pup concert, all sipping on their caffeinated beverages of choice. A couple of people are setting up on stage. I don't see Matt, but I'm sure he's busy in the back. Amanda and Carmencita find each other immediately and do their secret handshake. Some complicated clapping with their hands and then a big hug. Jack! Oh, Ooh, Damien's here! I turn to see Hugo sitting at a table with none other than Damien. Do they hook up if we don't hook up? Interesting. I ship it. Fancy seeing you two here. I am, as you know, a dedicated patron of the arts. It's a bit of a tradition between Damien and I now. Matt's open mic nights always seem to bring out the best talent in town. Sometimes it gets a bit odd, even for my admittedly eclectic tastes. You guys seen Matt around? Yeah, he was just helping that Pablo kid get some equipment out of his van. Whoa, Vacant Veil is playing a set? What? It's a... witch house. Damien's ears perk up. What is that? I don't know. Well, it sounds delightful. Amanda says it isn't. Shame. Alright, I'm gonna go find Matt and see if he needs any help. Pablo! I head back to the back room of the Coffee Spoon, where I find Matt going over some last-minute show details with Pablo. My dude! Pablo and I share a full-on sincere bro hug. Glad you could make it, Jack. Wouldn't miss it for the world, man. You guys need any help? I think we're all set, actually. Pablo, can you remind me what order people are going up in? Well, you get the handsome and unforgettable Vacant Veil opening the set with selections from his new album, Witch Diaries. And then the Third Waves, who are all extremely attractive and could beat me up, I'd still be into it, are playing a 3-person acoustic set. Because he gave Hugo that dog one time. That's right. I forgot about that. Oh, thanks so much for coming for a little bit, Fernanda. Yeah, definitely check out all the rest of the videos. Every video I've ever made, multiple times. We got a little bit spoken word in there, a magic act, and then looks like we're closing with Jonathan Jones and the Speakeasy Choir. No, absolutely not. I remember the ridiculous set that this band put on was when they opened up for Pup. Sometimes when it's quiet, I can still hear the sound of an accordion being violently thrown against the wall over and over. They weren't that bad. No, you don't understand. The last time they played open mic night, they lit their bassist on fire and the fire marshal had to shut us down. Edward Windsor, are you currently 29,000 feet in the air? Well, welcome from the sky. Thank you for tuning in. They also refused to pay for their drinks. Yikes. They're not playing tonight. Well, they're outside, all 17 of them. Tell them we're full. Then who's filling their spot? Oh, I need to know what I need to say. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, really? This is the answer. I'll do it. I'll play. What are you doing? What? What would you even do? Stop talking, close your mouth. This Communist Manifesto is making a comeback solo show? I thought you didn't know how to play anymore. You don't know how to play anything anymore. Ska comes to you in the hour when you need it most, without fail. Stop being so desperate to please your hot friend, Jack. Is there a keyboard around? Your unending thirst will be your ultimate downfall. Yeah, I have one. Yeah, I have one right here. Embarrassing Amanda 101. Then it's settled. Dude, are you sure? No, I'm not. As sure as ska is generally played with staccato notes on the upbeat. Well, as long as nothing gets set on fire, can't possibly be worse than Jonathan Jones and the Speakeasy Choir. Matt grabs me by the shoulders and stares into my eyes. Thank you, Jack. I owe you big time. I settle back into my seat with Amanda and watch the show start. The house is packed now, with a few people even standing outside to watch. What have I gotten myself into? I hope Craig joins us. I was thinking that too. Amanda, I may have made a mistake. Dad, if you bought a brand new pair of those sandals in hopes that I would be okay with you wearing them, I swear I agreed to pull out my ska. No, absolutely not. I had to help Matt. Dad, I love you and I support you, but we left ska behind for a reason. Look, it's either this or we're in the splash zone for a group of 20 musicians all crying at the same time for the sake of art. And I'm not being hyperbolic about the splash zone thing. They literally hand out ponchos. Somehow this is the preferable option. I just have to play the thing. Play with what thing? You don't know how to play any instruments. Just promise me you'll still love me after this? I promise. But I may have to change my last name and I hope you'll understand. Of course. My new last name is going to be Fireblast. Amanda. Or maybe Cold Steel. Matt takes the stage to a roar of applause from the crowd. He grabs the mic and addresses us all. Thank you, everyone, for coming out tonight. Matt's so nervous. And I'm so nervous. I can't stop staring at his mouth, and that makes me even more nervous. We have a jam-packed roster of amazing local talent who you might already know or maybe have seen before but would like to see again, and I'm rambling now, sorry. Aw, Matt. So let me just bring on a dear friend of mine who's making his live show debut. Please welcome to the stage, Vacant Veil. The crowd cheers again and Pablo bounds up to the stage, beaming. He sets up his 2 laptops and keyboards and launches into his set. High-key offended by all this ska slander. I also don't have a problem with ska. I loved the Mighty Mighty Boss Tones back in the day. Thank you, everyone. This one is called Witch House Never Dies, and you're next. Pablo hits the crowd with a heavy, inaccessible synth bass, layered under drum samples and clips from a science fiction shows played in reverse. It's maybe not the right show for this, but everyone seems to be enjoying whatever this is. At the end of the song, Pablo jumps on the mic. Thank you all to the Veil Weavers who came out tonight. A portion of the crowd cheers. He has a fan base already? He has a name for the fan base? This is his first live show. You can buy t-shirts out of the trunk of my car after the show. Also, I'd like to thank my mom for coming out to watch me play. You're my rock, Ma. Love you, honey. Pablo plays a few more songs that are actually super fun to listen to. Wow, definitely did not see that coming, especially after Amanda's strongly worded thoughts about the genre. Once he's done, he vacates the stage and Matt jumps back up again. Big round of applause for our very own Pablo, who coincidentally works here. Yay, Pablo. And hey, next up are a group of young ladies who have been tearing up the East Coast with riot punk for 3 tiers now. Years. I meant years. 3 years. Sorry, the writing on my hand smudged because I'm sweating. I shouldn't have told you all I'm sweating. I'm sorry. Wow, he seems just as visibly nervous as I feel right now. Put your hands together for The Third Waves. Buzzcut Molly from Vinyl Fantasy VII, I still love that name, follows by 2 girls with colorful hair and fishnet stockings. All of them are wearing combat boots, and all of them look mad about something. Their set is so energetic that it almost seems like a pit is going to open up in the coffee shop. I look over to Amanda, who's clearly enjoying the hell out of anarchic female-fronted punk rock. Dad, can I get a lip ring? Sure, if you pay for it yourself. Come on, it's no fun if it's not an act of youthful rebellion. After the third waves close out their set, a variety of acts play to the delight and sometimes horror of the crowd. The magician tries to turn a cup of coffee into a cup of coins, but ends up just spilling hot coffee all over himself and dropping the coins. As each act leaves the stage, I get more and more nervous. There are so many people here. I don't know anything about how to play the piano other than it has keys. Excuse me. And you have to touch the keys to make sounds. Also, I almost spilled the flat white stripes in my... flat white stripes. I get that one at least. In my hand because it's trembling so much. No joke, Dad. I'm rooting for you. You're gonna knock 'em dead. Thanks, Manda Panda. A lip ring? Wouldn't that get annoying after a while? I don't know. I've always thought it would be fun. I've thought about piercings. I don't have any, and I've never gotten one. But it would definitely be better than a nose ring, since I just have so many allergy problems. Like, the idea of, like, something getting in the way there just, like, seems so awful. But a lip ring might be fun. I probably will never get one, but you're right. I think, like, I would probably accidentally bite into it a lot and chip my teeth, and then, like, constantly play with it. I couldn't not. Thanks, Manda Panda. An improv comedy group takes the stage. They take suggestions from the crowd and end up doing a scene that was supposed to be about coffee, but instead turns into 5 minutes of dick jokes. Classic. This is actually the moment of this game I mostly relate to, because I relate to the most, because I did improv. I studied improv for a very long time, and we had our own group, and they're called the Bearded Men, and we did all sorts of improv. We did open mics, we did our own shows, we did corporate shows. We got hired by companies. We were a guest group to the Chicago Improv Festival. We also went to the Twin Cities Improv Festival. We studied at the Second City. We took some classes in Chicago. It's a lot of fun. They still perform. I do not, but yes, anyway. I'm looking on the flight. Sorry, I saw something about food and I really want to chime in, so excuse me a second. I'm looking on the flight food menu and I'm not sure if I want donuts or chocolate brownies. I'm not sure. Travis, what do you think I should get? 4 donuts for $4.99 or 6 brownies for $5? They must be little. Because of like 4 donuts, plus like plain food is so overpriced. And also like what kind of donuts? Really depends. I personally think I would do the brownies just because 6 is a higher number than 4. And so in my mind, I'm getting more. But donuts are great too. I would get the brownies, but like obviously I don't have all of the information, so I can't make the most educated guess in this situation. Okay, sorry, I needed to take a moment to like regain myself. I was just thinking about brownies a little bit. I have Tim Tams. Anyway, so I have a hard time laughing. My stomach is tying itself into knots. Not just regular knots either, like the kind of knots you get when you throw your phone charger, headphones, and laptop charger into the same bag. Out of nowhere, Matt sits down next to me. Hey, are you doing okay? I actually don't know what I'm supposed to put here. Maybe it doesn't matter? I only have like 2 options, plus there's like a mini game that I have to win. Oh, it's more expensive for the chocolate donuts? That's a hard decision. I think I would just do the brownie. For me. I mean, if it doesn't matter to you, that's the one I would pick. But I need to make sure there's not something I'm supposed to choose here. Although they're all basically the same answer, so maybe it doesn't matter. I don't think it matters. Oh, okay, it doesn't... Yeah, okay, I don't think so. either. Ooh, I found tips for the piano mini game that I'm gonna have to do later. It sounds like this is gonna be really hard. The mini game is gonna be hard. Oh no. Is it gonna be really hard? Maybe that's what's gonna take the rest of the time we usually take up doing this. Okay. Oh, apparently you don't have to win the mini game. Okay. I just want to double check. I'm looking at some good information. Okay, I don't think this one matters. So, I'm totally fine. I want to reassure him that I'm okay, but I just can't get the words out. I'm here. All right, just making sure. I know you're going to do great, Jack. Matt squeezes my shoulder and jogs back up to the stage. Everybody, we're down to the last act of the night. I should save it. Now this person, who is my friend, is making their return to the stage after a long hiatus. Please welcome, formerly of the Communist Manifesto, Jack Desire. Everyone cheers as I take the stage. Damien and Hugo are staring at me in shock. Hey everybody, good to be here. Thanks for having me on. Great crowd. My name is Jack, but you can call me by my stage name, Thomas Klonoki. The crowd, from the side, just like dicks flying from the side. The crowd claps politely. I sit down at the piano. That's a lot of keys. That's so many keys. Do pianos usually have this many keys? God, these lights are really bright. Someone coughs. I actually did have to cough there. I wasn't just being dumb. I guess that's some good stage banter. And now I have to play a song. The song is called Beam Me Up, Scotty. Oh, even in pressure, he finds the puns. Deep breath. How hard can it be? Okay. No matter how disastrous this is, I just have to make it through this whole song, and I'll have saved the day. Here goes nothing.
Tickle that ivory.
Oh. Please sing along? Am I supposed to pick it up, pick it up, singing that easy ska tune. Unity, unity, watch us fill up the room. Rude boys coming for ya, take warning. If you don't ask skank tonight, it'll be alarming. Everybody ska, beam me up, Scotty. Beam me up, Scotty. Beam me up to the ska Trek Enterprise. Ooh, I can do like piano solo. I think there is no way to win this. I think it doesn't matter, but we'll find out, I guess. I think it sounds great, though. Why was he just, like, pushing a bunch of keys at the same time, too? I did it! I got an S! That's amazing! Yay! I'm so good. It's all that music training. I look up at the crowd. I see a bunch of people shifting in their seats. Oh no, I'm losing them. Ska really is dead, and I killed it. Everybody ska? Everybody ska. Like a checkerboard tie-wearing angel descending from two-tone heaven, Mac walks on stage playing the guitar. We lock eyes and he gives me a reassuring smile as he effortlessly plays the chords to the song. I look out and see the crowd go wild to Matt's appearance on stage. Everyone's bouncing around now. It fills me with renewed energy as we jump into the chorus. Beam me up, Scotty. Beam me up, Scotty. Oh, this is a song. This is supposed to be a song. Beam me up, Scotty, to the Ska Trek Enterprise. Matt jumps into an improvised solo that was way better than the one Darren Springsteen wrote in high school. We make it to the end of the song in one piece, and the crowd goes wild. I'm moist with sweat, head to toe. Ladies and gentlemen, Matt Sella! The crowd practically screams, and they all start chanting Matt's name. They want to hear you play, man. Matt smiles. I think I'm ready. I excuse myself from the stage and take my seat next to Amanda as Matt cozies up to the microphone. I take back what I said about ska. That was pretty cool. I high-five Amanda and we look toward the stage. Hey, everybody. More cheers. I haven't played in front of people in a long time, but it's cool to be back. This one goes out to a good friend. Me? Matt locks eyes with me. We both smile. He blows me a kiss. I am a little wetter suddenly. Who helped me to be able to do this again. Thank you. This is an old one from Stillness the Dancing. The entire crowd excitedly jumps to their feet. Matt closes his eyes and starts playing an upbeat, intricate melody. The crowd sways to the music. Matt looks entirely at peace with a small smile on his face as he sings. After he finishes his song, the crowd insists on an encore and ends up playing a few more tunes to an adoring audience before thanking everyone for coming out. The moment he steps off stage, he gets mobbed by people. Everyone seems to be amazed that he's playing again. Damien and Hugo thread their way through the crowd to talk to me. That was amazing. It was certainly a sight. Did they make industrial dark wave ska? I'm not too sure if that genre exists, but it's never too late to start a band, apparently. I glance back over at Matt, who's hugging a bunch of people. They really seemed excited to see him play. Well, yeah, he hasn't played since he lost Rosa. What? I didn't realize. It suddenly all makes sense why Matt was so reluctant to play. It must have been so much for him to jump on stage with me just now. Obviously. Jack is so dumb. Like, I just assumed that from date fucking 1 or 2 or whenever it was. Like, God, Jack is a moron. Oh, Jack. The crowd slowly filters out into the street as the show ends. I decide to stick around a little longer to see if I can talk to Matt. Can Matt hug us too? I'm assuming this is one of the endings that ends romantically, so I think it's gonna be getting a little sexy tonight. So I just stick around to see if I can talk to Matt. Hey, I'm taking Carmencita to get ice cream. Is it okay if she sleeps over? We're gonna paint our nails and start a punk band. Yeah, go have fun. Just please don't wake up the neighbors with any biting truths about the government or whatever. Don't worry. We'll wake them up figuratively instead. Amanda and Carmencita bump fists and head out. I spot Matt finishing up conversations with a couple stragglers on their way out of the coffee shop. Hey, Matt. Hey, dude. Need help closing up? I'd love that. Matt and I stack up chairs and sweep the floor in silence. We carry the stage equipment back to Matt's van, where we see Pablo selling merch to a crowd of people out of his trunk. Shirts of the finest quality, every step of production from thread to stitch overseen by yours truly. Graphic designs fit for a king. And if they get married, their kids will be great siblings. It's true. They get along so well. That kid's gonna go far. We head back into the coffee spoon, and Matt puts the finishing touches on closing. When we're all done, Matt and I lean up against the counter. Thanks for saving me from myself up there. All in all, it ended up being pretty cute. Plus, you protected us from Jonathan Jones and the Speakeasy Choir. Someone told me that they tried to do a street performance down the road, and they all got arrested for trying to form a human pyramid in traffic. Did it feel good to be on stage again? Yeah, it really did. I heard that you stopped playing after your wife died. I didn't realize that it had been that long. Yeah. Matt looks like he wants to say something, but is having a hard time getting it out. He takes a deep breath. I'm not really a people person. Obviously. Crowds make me nervous as all hell, which is not exactly the best for performing live music. But when I was with Rosa, she lit up the room. I could follow her lead. After she passed, I was lost. Even touching a guitar hurt too much. I tried playing for people over and over, but the music would never come out, so I just gave up. Travis, what state do you live in? It's not creepy. I live in Minnesota. I guess what I'm trying to say is, life wasn't this scary when I had someone in my corner, someone I felt safe with. He's gonna say me. He's gonna say I give him confidence. I hadn't felt like that for a long time, until tonight. What changed? You. Blood rushes to my face and another part of my body. When I saw you look so scared on stage, you reminded me of myself, and I don't want anyone else to have to feel that bad. But when I got up there and started playing for the first time, for the first time in forever, I felt comfortable. I was having fun. I had spent all this time being so afraid of performing that I forgot how much I loved it. Your strength gave me strength. Whether you were trying to or not, you got me out of my comfort zone, so thank you. Thank you for helping me realize that I can do this. I'm glad I could help. You coming on stage, I didn't think you would stick your neck out for me like that, especially considering all of this. That really means a lot to me. Well, you mean a lot to me. Matt and I lock eyes. He leans in and kisses me, quick and soft. He pulls away and covers his mouth. Oh, God, I'm sorry. Sorry, I can't believe I just did that. Neither can I, but I'm glad you did. Our lips touch again. I brush his hair out of the way and rest my hand on the small of his back. It's getting hot in here. Matt pulls me closer. Ooh, it got all dark. That means it's getting even sexier and they can't show it to us because it's a PG game. Lame. Matt pulls me closer. Everything about him is sweet and soft. His lips taste like vanilla. He smells like coffee cake. I can feel him smile through the kiss, which makes me smile. He laughs into my mouth and I can't help but laugh too, our teeth knocking against each other. Ow. The moment I open my eyes, I realize we're still leaning against the espresso machine. Maybe the coffee shop isn't the right place for this. Well, Carmencita is staying at my place, so there's nobody at his place. Maybe you're right. Let's go back to my place. Listen, I know how to get it done. I'm assuming I got an S rank. Doing. That's cute. He said, you lit an arcade fire in my heart. Oh, you know what that means? Sailor Moon dance. We did it. We did it. We did it. We did it. Isn't that a Dora song? I don't know. I was too old for Dora. There's more in there than I thought there was going to be. I drank my whole, like half of my whole bottle of V8 Slash already. Which is good, there's vitamin C in it, and I probably need the sugar for energy so my body can recover. And you're supposed to drink lots of fluids when you're sick, but I've never understood that. Like, it's just pee a lot? I just want you to pee a lot? Anyway, isn't this exciting? There. Travis, are you 26? Yeah. Yeah, sure. I'm 26. That bless you for thinking I'm 26. I am 32 years old. So revealed, the secret's out. I talk about it all the time. It's not a secret. But bless you for thinking I'm 26. I know, people are always like, Travis, you look so young for your age. And I'm like, I know, listen, sunscreen and moisturizer every single day. Okay, so I can fast forward a lot of this, I think, because this is just the ending. Okay. This is where we give her Paranormal Iso Truckers on DVD. And all the dudes are here. Oh, and it's back to regular Damien instead of sexy Damien. Or the... why did I just save it? I'm on the ending. But instead of the... You don't look 32. I also have very greasy skin. I'll be honest, like naturally very greasy skin, and I think it's kept my skin looking really young. But also, yeah, just I take very good care of my skin. I have a very extensive skincare regimen. Okay, I think I can skip all this. Okay. I don't think anything with any... Oh, Pablo came. Oh, that's exciting. Jack, my dude. Pablo, how's the shirt business going? My bud, I got men's shirts. I got women's shirts. I got tank tops in a variety of shapes, sizes, shapes, and colors. Each one of them is fine quality, screen printed with the logo and visage of a world-renowned witch house outfit, Vacant Veil. Purchasable at most respectable retailers, but more specifically, out of the trunk of my car. I'm also selling my mom's world-famous homemade apple butter. Never stop hustling, Pablo. Baby, you got it. Jack. Brian, you made it. Ha, I don't pass up on good Mac. I think we saw all this. Okay, that's right. We've seen all this. There's Daisy. Amanda, I think, takes her away. It always breaks my heart when I see Craig, because Craig's and Jack are my OTP. They are my OTP as much as I love Damien and Matt. Craig and Jack are my OTP because he was my first. He was my first stream daddy. And I made a whole sim thing about him, so... When was the first time you traveled alone on an airplane? How old? I don't think I flew alone on an airplane until I was like in college. So I was probably in my early 20s. Wait, were you the guy in Vine with the dude who was mad about all his roommates 1D merch? No. I've never made a Vine or been in a Vine in my whole life. Not that I'm aware of anyway. But interesting. I wonder who you think I am. I'm not sure I'm aware of this. Anyway, bro, this is a real rager, taking our old age into consideration. Sorry, I'm just... Oh, and then his kids. I think we've seen all this. Oh, that's right, because I actually started this back in this save that I used. Joseph and I have gone on 2 dates, 2 S-rank dates, so I think this dialogue was a little different. And maybe if you aren't doing anything a little later, we could hang out sometime. Sure, Joseph, that'd be great. Well, see you later. The perfect cheddar to Mac ratio. Beautiful work, Jack. Thanks, Hugo. You know, I'm really pleased to see blah, blah, blah. Oh, that's right. We saw all this. Amanda, you're my teacher now. Hey. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Robert. See you later. What a splendid garden party. My deepest thanks for... Oh, why am I gave him Hugo's voice. What a splendid garden party. My deepest thanks for extending an invitation to my son and I. This icebox cake is divine. Yeah, thanks, dude. That's good cake. I stare at Lucien. He knows. I know. But I am a man of my word. The story of his oregano betrayal will go unsung. Thanks for coming by. I spot Amanda and Carmencita in a corner of the party. I wonder what they're up to. How's the fan? The fan behind me? It's currently on? I should open the windows again. I don't think it ever actually ended up raining. It just like sprinkled a second and I freaked out. Listen, it's like prison rules. First day of high school, you gotta establish yourself at the top of the pecking order. Really? No, just find a group of people that you like and then hang out with them. Be yourself. Don't worry about being cool. You'll find friends. Oh, she's such a good big sister. And try not to kiss anyone who also has braces. You get stuck, kiddo. Hey, guys. Hey, Hey, Amanda's dad. Carmencita here is getting ready for high school. Got any advice? Excuse me. When you join a band, pick the easiest instrument to carry. I'm still walking a little sideways from my sousaphone days. Flute it is. All right, I'll leave you guys to it. Carmencita, me and Amanda still on for dinner with you and your pops tomorrow? Yes, we're already planning a carrot cake for you guys. I better keep making rounds. I leave the two to keep conspiring. As the party starts to wind down, I take a seat on our back porch step. The sun is setting and everyone seems to have eaten their fill. Amanda wanders over and sits down next to me. Killer party, Pops. What can I say? I was inspired. So, I also have something for you. Oh, I think we've seen all this. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. And I'm crying. Aww. Matt and I share a hug. Looks like somebody's been waiting to talk to you. Here it comes. Here it comes, people. I glance over to the back of the yard where Matt is sitting on a bench beneath our cherry blossom tree. He smiles at me. Boy, Jack gets a lot of play under this cherry blossom tree. I'll leave you to it. Me and the Emmas are going to go get ice cream. Love ya, Pops. Amanda runs off to join her friends. Your flight's only an hour, 16 minutes. I've been on flights that short. It's great. I take a seat next to Matt as the last guests make their way out of the party. Seems like Amanda really enjoyed this. Thanks for putting together such a nice surprise. Carmencita's middle school graduation is coming up in a year or two. I'm sure for the right fee I could put something together. Only if I get to DJ. Matt looks down at his hands. It seems like he does that whenever he's trying to figure out the right words to say. Hey, I just wanted to say that... Oh, gosh, this is going to come out so dumb. No matter how I say it, but here goes. I haven't felt this happy in a long time. Whoa. You brought out the best in me, and it wasn't just because of the ska. Although that was really cute. Every moment that we've gotten to spend together since we've met has been an adventure, and I just hope that we get to keep doing that. We make a pretty good team, you know. I mean, I'll let you handle the music playing and the music singing and actually pretty much everything related to music, but I can organize a party pretty well. I'm also pretty good at kissing, so that's a big plus. Smooth, Jack. Nice. He's under his cherry blossom tree. Jack gets all the play under the cherry blossom tree. That's true. You're very nice to kiss. I slide my arm around Matt and run my fingers through his hair, giving him a small kiss on the cheek. He giggles. See, that was a good one. And hey, I've actually been working on some new stuff. It feels really great to be writing again. Oh, you gotta go for dinner. Have a good dinner, Gabby. Thanks so much for hanging out. Oh man, Matt, that's amazing. I'd love to listen to it sometime. If you were comfortable sharing it with me. Maybe I could show it to you some new tunes I'm working on in the studio later. You know I'm gonna insist that we add a horn section. Matt rests his head on my shoulder and sighs happily. You know what? I'd actually like that. No proposal. I was hoping this one at least would have a proposal. Although it's probably got to get pretty hot and heavy. Although I feel like their relationship started off the strongest, like from the get-go. Like I feel like they're like usually it's like just like friendships up until the third date. Wait for it. Oh, that's right. I haven't seen his picture yet, but we can let's jam to the song. Oh, I was gonna keep singing, but there was no more lyrics. This is a great song. I really enjoy this. Anyway, so that was Matt. So the only ones we have left are Hugo and Brian. We're almost done with Dream Daddy forever. Unless they do DLC, but they haven't released anything and I haven't heard anything in a long time. How do you look so perfect during live streams? Well, I do actually wear makeup. I put concealer on. And a little bit of highlight. My lip color came off, but also the exposure's up so high that I look blank, and so that's why. That's the trick. Hugo next? Yeah. So yeah, everybody let me know in the comments who we want to do next. I kind of figured it was going to be Hugo because that was kind of who it was down to from last time. Hugo and Matt. Does Hugo still get the dog if we don't do the Damien track? I kind of hope so. Who's gonna love you, babe? Dream daddy. I guess I don't know the words like I thought I did. Yeah, so it sounds like Hugo. Everybody's saying Hugo. Hugo too. Oh, that's right. We're getting the picture now. The fancy picture. Oh, heavens. He's also on the open mic night stage. Although I love like the bedroom eyes he's giving me. Look at that. Right there. Does he perform shirtless? I'm here for it. This is great. This is one of my favorite pictures for sure. Definitely one of my favorite of all the Dream Daddy pictures. He looks so good. He looks really good. And he's got those tattoos. And he dresses all like boho chic. Is that a thing? I don't know. But he's great. Matt is definitely one of the hottest dads. I think like in pure like visual aesthetic. To me anyway. That's great. Do I get something when I get all of them? Travis, what would you do if you saw him play that guitar and he was right in front of you? Take pictures. I made like a dying cat noise at the sight of almost shirtless Matt. I know, why couldn't you just be completely shirtless? Why did it have to be almost shirtless? Are you kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? Anybody watching Haters Back Off Season 2? It's really great. So, look at 6. We did this in 3 hours. It's like possible. It's possible to do it in less than 4.5 hours, people. Oh my God. Can you... Boy, so it's just drunk Travis that sabotages my streams. I'd rather he was wearing the guitar and only the guitar. Right? Yes. What else was I going to say? So... Let me know, as always, first and foremost, if you're someone who watched this later, like watched the entire 3-hour recording, let me know in the comments because I want to super like that, like give it the creator heart that you can give it, because that's amazing. Thank you for doing that. Thank you to everyone who came. We'll be doing Hugo next is what we've decided. I think it'll be interesting once we finally get to Brian because it sounds like nobody ever dates Brian, and he's like... I don't know. I'm interested to see what his dates and everything even entail. And even if you end up with him, I honestly don't know. I kind of knew that Matt was somebody you ended up with. But I don't know about Hugo or Brian. I don't know if you actually end up with them. So, yes. So like I said, for Halloween, if you didn't hear it before, don't go, I need my flight entertainment. Normally I would probably just stay on, but I probably should like go rest and eat. I need to eat. Remember we had this conversation. But of course around Halloween I will be doing probably on Halloween. I think I might just stick to doing it on Halloween, but since it's a Tuesday, but I'm gonna play Left Alone. I'm gonna make it all dark in here and it'll be super scary. Also, make sure you're subscribed to this channel and subscribe to my main channel, youtube.com/TravisPeter. And yeah, I know these live streams sort of like pop up whenever. I kind of like put them on different days. They won't ever be on Sunday nights now because Walking Dead is back and I gotta watch The Walking Dead on Sundays. So I don't know when the next one will be. Just stay tuned. It'll be sometime next weekend. Maybe I'll do it again during the week. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. It just kind of depends. I think right now it's going to depend on when I start feeling better and when I can film that video. Because if you missed it before, I'm going to be doing on my main channel, not this gaming channel, I'm doing a Halloween makeup tutorial, but I'm turning myself into the Black Widow from the Sims 4 Murder Mystery series. And it's going to be a process. I have a feeling that video is going to take me a long time to film just because I have to do a bald cap. And I have to learn how to do, if any of you are familiar with drag queens, but like you take like glue stick, you have to like glue your eyebrows down, and like, because she doesn't have eyebrows, and put like makeup over them. I don't know how I'm gonna do this, but maybe if it's a disaster, it'll be entertaining for that reason. Anyway, anybody have any questions about me or questions for me before I go? Any questions about my channel, about watch Pink Stylist? He has so many videos about wearing bald caps and costume makeup. Oh my god, thank you. I will have to check that out. Pink Stylist. That's good to know. Oh, that's all empty. Yeah. I think that's everything. Are you gay? Sorry for the personal question. I am, and I don't have, like, some people have a problem. I mean, technically it's not considered polite to ask that question, but it's fine. You can ask me that question. I don't have a problem answering that, but mostly because I feel like it's so obvious. Especially when I'm sitting here drooling over a shirtless Matt with a guitar. No offense to you. No offense to you. Thank you for asking. But I always love that because I get comments like that in the comments of my videos. Like I'll talk in a video about how much I want Harry Styles to sit on my face. And then I'll get a comment like, "Are you gay?" Oh, you're bisexual. Oh, is that what were you asking to in case I was like bi or anything? That makes sense. Sorry. Gonna make Max picture my computer background for reasons. I bet there's some great Matt fan art out there. There is some really dirty Dream Daddy fan art. I've already found it, and yes, I'll admit I went searching for it. But there is some very dirty fan art of Dream Daddy. A lot of like Robert and Joseph. People like really ship Robert and Joseph. And a lot of just Craig alone. Google image search, that's what I did. So, like, Dream Daddy, Yowie. Anyway, I should get, probably on Tumblr. I assume so. Dream Daddies as dogs? No, I haven't seen that. That's because they've done the dirty together. That's why. It's true, but it's interesting that people really... I suppose because you can't draw the dad Sona because it's different for everyone. Whereas those two characters, you can put them together because they already have, like, art for them. But yes, I'm going to go ahead and go. I'm hungry. I'm going to make some food and eat and take medicine again, probably. You only have 28 minutes left on this light. Well, that's a perfect time to watch a Sims 4 video. But thank you so much to everyone who came. I really enjoyed everything that we did today. I'm glad I was still able to make through it, even though I was sick. Hopefully by next time I will. Thank you. Thank you, Undercover Hemo. I will try to feel better, but hopefully next time I'll be able to get wasted and we can do another 5-hour live stream just to get through 3 dates. Yeah, but thank you so much. I love you. Make sure to subscribe and like and comment. I don't know. I just always say that anyway. Bye. Thanks so much for watching. Wait, I don't know how to end this. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Okay, I'm ending it. I think I'm ending it. It's happening. Okay, bye.